we'll roll the old printing press along. We'll roll the old printing press along. We'll roll the old printing press along, and we'll all hang out in kind. Howdy, folks, it's Johan, your favorite little ink blob. Back at it today with some Celeste. Nice, Tim. I think that was... No, actually, no, because I think... I don't know, I would need to check... We'll need to check the replay. Uno had that message, like, queued up. But, still, certainly. First streamer to say something on the stream. How's it going, everyone? Oh, hey, welcome in, Aya. Finish your show? Nice. How was it? Hopefully good. And welcome in, Nobo. Welcome in, Tim. Welcome in, Uno. Not queued up, typed in manually? Well, yes, but ready to go. What was the name of the show again, Aya? Dear God, you finished the Cursed Freeze and Burn Beats levels. Ah, the Rhythm Doctor. Chaos. Chaos without an H and with a K. Interesting. Alrighty. Chaos. Comedy series. Alright. Putting that on my I need to actually create a proper, like, Netflix watch list. Oh, about mythology. Yes, that is absolutely my jam. Chaos. But no, as someone who has probably watched, far too much of, like, the Fate series... the Fate series, just because of mythology? Yes. Jeff Goldblum plays Zeus. Jeff Goldblum, I recognize as an actor, or no, as a producer, right? Something movie Fly. I don't know media that well. Oh, excuse me, my good sir, I accidentally dropped a cent. Perhaps I've seen it. I believe I have indeed, Alyssa. Perhaps several. Oh, there it is. Oh, my God, it was a different one. Thank you very much. Thanks for stopping in, Alyssa. How's it going? I do appreciate the drip feed of bits. Yes, the flip, indeed. Thank you for giving me the little time to warm up to doing the flip, so, you know, could limber up my ink. Jurassic Park and the Grand Budapest Hotel and other... Oh, Jurassic Park. I still haven't actually watched Jurassic Park. I've read a decent chunk of the books. But where's the flop? Ooh, so I guess if I were to flop, it would probably be like an ink spill, right? So, this is perhaps doable. Tim PSV is absolutely being destroyed by... Oh, football. Everybody do the flop. Hey, welcome in, Sigma. How it goes? Oh, yes. So, Tim, this is perhaps spoilers. This is 8A still. So, be warned. I was not even thinking. Okay. Good. But yeah, so it's got a sort of flippy switchy thing, so that we have to sort of figure out what mode we want to be in to be able to progress. Just prepares you for the horrors to come. Exactly. This is reconnaissance. What? Ah. Yeah, so I don't remember actually how much we had sort of done before this. What? But I need to be better about timing my jumps. Remember that song said was good brain rot? Yeah, you're making a level on that now, and it's actually high quality, I swear. I swear! No, please, actually! It's great! I believe you. Okay, so we do this. Oh, I want to see if we can do that without using a dash, which might be futile? Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. But I really want to give that a shot. What? Yeah, no, because... Okay, so spikes probably, unless we can do this. No, because so it shatters before it falls, so we don't get enough space. If I'll actually play Rhythm Doctor, so what I have said is, so apparently the editor is free. I may try and get together. I might do like a Discord stream, just sort of like a chill, pick a day, and whoop, hang out on the Discord, and I'll do some levels so that I'm not, you know, copyright concerned and all that good stuff, and I can actually check it out. I will absolutely suck, but down to try and have a good time. Wait, what? That's what I've been saying pretty consistently. Oh, no, it's, Sigma was asking if I'll ever actually play Rhythm Doctor, so I was giving the answer. Should I play Chaotic Hollow Knight Randomizer or play Green Path? Oh, right, there was something about Green Path up further, sorry. Worst idea ever, you're playing Hollow Knight Randomizer before finishing Green Path? Oh. Oh dear god. I mean, what I would rather that you play Green Path. I think getting the experience of the game is lovely. That said, go for it. Do what you feel in your heart. I did not jump at the right time. Got soft locked in Balatro? No! Awful. Welcome in, Carsey. What terrifying setup led to this led to this sadness? And hey, welcome in, Silver. Hanyo! How's it going? Check Discord. I already sent the exciting thing to show. Whoop. We will do that in a moment. I want to clear this room because when I take breaks, things go away. Well. Yeah, you need to tell when that's happening because with school going, yep, nope, exactly. I do not know when it is going to happen, but it is something that will absolutely have lead time on it, Nobo. Might be slightly confusing trying to play Hollow Knight Rando after being only the first area of the game. Just a bit. I mean, Uno has hung out for a number of Hollow Knight streams, so is like aware. But yes, that would be a bit much. Okay, so we grab. Nope. We need to dash across the switch. Not dash there. What am I doing? Jump. Grab. Dash. Yay. Straight up. Okay. There we go. Well, that looks like something we should be able to get through, but alright. Awesome. Just stab with nail, can't be that hard? Yes, although be careful who you stab, because sometimes that would not, you know, sometimes you don't have to stab. Oh my god! It's Johann Marsh! Oh, that's amazing, Silver! Oh, that's so good! Marshawn! Thank you! Oh, that's amazing! Yes, and the baby Marsh on top! Ah! Oh, that's so adorable! Oh, that's such good 3D prints! Amazing! The little one's only 1 inch? Gotcha! Wow, that's me pulling out my miniature tape measure that I keep by myself. I have a little miniature tape measure that I, like, carry around. 1 inch is... Damn! That's so tiny! Oh my god, Mini Marsh! Oh, that's so cute! I feel truly honored, Silver. Thank you. Marshawn! Oh, that's so good! So that's... Man, that's, how many colors, or actually, I should ask, what plastic do you use for your 3D printer? I've never personally 3D printed, but I've worked collaboratively on a number of projects with it. I remember that some of the like colors can be rough depending on what plastic you're using. PLA, okay, yeah, because PLA is one of the ones that's easier to color if I remember correctly. We had someone who was quite good at it on our robotics team, but I think we weren't typically using PLA for the robot because it's quite brittle. Of white, black, yellow, light blue, gray, and green. Okay, that's a pretty good span. I know as a fact that they also have hot pink because we needed that. So white, black, yellow, light blue, gray, and green. Nice. That's got some good. You need pink? Yeah, I know it exists because our team color was hot pink, which there were a number of, but I think we did it the best. Ooh, so I think we're trying to like. Is it going to make sense if I say we're trying to like dolphin this? We're trying to like. Or maybe McDonald's arches, like it. We want to like bounce sort of up. We're doing little mini arcs over the bottom one, I think is the way to go, but I am not confident. Bomber Knight? I've heard Bomberman as a game. I don't actually know what its gameplay consists of. Oh, so, mods, I'm guessing. Throws a car every time the player swings their nail? Oh, okay. Interesting. What? I am not I am not culturally literate in video games. eBay is gonna work, that'll be up and running soon. Oh, pink PLA? Or the March figurines. We found Celeste in Hollow Knight, selling the marches. Awesome. Sick. Ways to get me to finally actually bother with getting a P.O. box. No. I assume we need to flip the switch. I could be very... No, we do that because we run out of the dashes over there. So then we bounce off their tops. Oh my god. Installing Celeste Dash? Ah, Geometry Dash. Do a little Marsh family bundle. Ah, so you can get Marsh and Baby Marsh. What? Yeah. Okay. I see what this room is up to. I don't know how... I'm going to manage that, but cool. You can wave dash in Hollow Knight. Nice. I still don't... What's a wave dash? I know it's some sort of Celeste tech, but... There we go. Don't ask, apparently it's a sensitive topic. Oh, okay. No worries. Forget I said anything. You keep doing them, but half of chat disagrees. Ah. So you're telling me that if we ever do Jackbox Split the Room, we just need to say wave dash and it will be like every time perfect? Chapter 9 spoilers, I see. That's not a real wave dash. Intriguing. Arcee says momentum jump. Okay, I mean, if it's just that, that shouldn't be too contentious, I would think. Oh right, so Fire Pumber filled with hate. Tim, you're in wave dash to me. Aw. Is that not the sweetest thing that you've ever heard, chat? Aw. Bam. Whoa! Okay, this is a lot. No. So I really liked saving the dash there, so... I guess it's kind of unnecessary since I reach... Never mind, I'm being silly. Maybe an extended hyper, but probably a wave dash. Can't differentiate them. Why does this feel like I'm listening to people argue over, like, bird watching? It's like, oh, it could be the you know, could be the great tit, or maybe the red-breasted booby. I can't really tell the difference. I don't actually know how similar they are. Those were just the first bird names that came to mind. Bird-nade? Note to self. In a game, create a bird-nade. I'm sorry, are you unfamiliar with these bird names? There's an entire species of tits. I believe there's one that's... Yeah. See? See, these are great tits we can show on stream. It's quote ad. I mean, we've got those, and then, I believe red breasted booby. Because there's also, like, the blue-footed booby. There we go. Thank you. But yeah. I don't know if... Oh, sorry, it's the red-footed, my bad. Yeah, okay, so there is its entire family of, So boobies and tits are both entire families of birds. So, the more you know. Okay, Tim, if we ever do another wiki speedrun stream, we need to start off with those so we can clickbait the title. I kid, but... Also, I like how you call them pumbers. Because the first time I saw them, these, people went, oh, pumbers. So, it's actually a pro clickbait strat. Well, here's the thing, like, I am not someone who is super keen on the idea of clickbait, but if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it honestly. Pumbers from Pumber, yeah. Obviously not just rearranged bumper. Whoop, whoop. No! We couldn't dash high enough. There ain't no dashing high enough. Whoop. No! I said, beating all the B-sides today. Maybe. Yeah. It's like, there's gotta be some kernel of truth. You did not beat the B-sides that day. Well, you tried. And you said maybe. You're hedging your bets. Yeah, no, exactly. Wasn't that the, I do enjoy the saying, like, oh, don't let the truth get in the way of a good story. At the same time, it's also something where, you know, a good story almost always has some sort of kernel of truth, even the tallest of tales. Gotta have something at the base that seems plausible, that people can get behind and believe in. What? Uh-oh. Bouncy. No! Wrong bouncy. We bounce. I don't love that the pumbers float around a little bit, so that you need to hit them at the exact same time each run through to get the exact same bounce off of them. So, at least for my ability to do them, I need to basically just treat it as a random start each time. Boingy. There we go. Jump. I need to be moving right when I get onto that, otherwise... Nope. Otherwise, I don't hit the second switch, which is bad. Bad. Bad to the bone. No, dear. Bounce. Bounce. I did the exact same thing again. Rude. Bounce. too far. Recharge the dash. Perfecto, Johan. Okay. Jump. Or bounce. Dash. Moo. We jump. Missed it and we're screwed. Oh, there's a berry! Oh my god, there's a berry! I didn't think there were berries in this, I think. Beret. Some point, I think before I go, like, really crunch on B-sides, I need to go deal with the Nemesis berries. How boring the Hollow Knight Discord is? I don't. I have not been on it. I'm also someone who doesn't get particularly bored on Discord. I was gonna say something about the Rhythm Doctor level, but without context, you'd just be sitting there reading words that are barely linked together. In fairness, Nobo, this is a decent chunk of what I get out of chat, and I'm still down for it. Memes aren't allowed in the server? Uh-oh. I mean, I personally wouldn't be too bothered by that, because, really, what have memes ever brought anyone? But I know that a lot of people find memes deeply important. No! Because I'm old? Yup. See, that's one of the beautiful things about, you know, wanting to maintain some modicum of privacy on the internet. I just scan as an old man, so whether I'm old or not, it's hard to actually place me because I'm also aware of some of the younger things. Some of. Not many. Okay, so we do that. No, 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 no. I'm so skibbity. Thank you. I am indeed a Rizzler. Bom, bom, bom. Right, but okay, so we're out of dashes at that point. So I think I need to I think I need to somehow conserve it up. I need to figure out a way to conserve a dash there. Freeze burns on the SVT one-shots and quadruplet subdivisions. Wonder if Johan will know what any of that says. Well, I know that Subdivisions is an album by Rush that has something to do with music. Or wait, no, is it even an album? That might just be a song. Yes. It is a song? Okay, it's been a while. A lot of the Rush I listened to was my dad would play 2112 in the car a lot, and then like there are a couple of Rush songs I listen to. I'm very most of the time a band I will like be aware of a lot of their songs, but only listen to like a handful of them a lot. My 112 banger, yeah. Album has something to do with music. Wow. Well, but I thought that I thought Subdivisions had some sort of musical meaning. Die, get set, one stop? What? One stop shopping? Camera Eye best song? I don't know if I've actually... I do not think I could pick Camera Eye out of a lineup because I'm not confident that I have ever... I don't know if I've ever heard Camera Eye and been aware that I'm listening to Camera Eye. If that makes any sense. Oh, from Ready, I see. It's like, what? Just perish? I wonder if we can somehow arc that. Dead Quirrell would ever download this mod? Someone who hates joy. Quirrell is just so vibey, how could you not? That's how you do it. Ooh. No, but wait, the berry! How the hell are you supposed to get that berry? No. I refuse. That was perhaps unwise, but... No! Okay, do this. What the hell? Is this part of the core? This is indeed part of the core, Swift for Jay. We've finally figured out how to deal with this room that we've been working on for the past, what, probably like 20 minutes, but the berry eludes us, and we may give up on it, but the fact that I have literally no concept of how to get this berry irks me. Like, there are plenty of berries that we have had to abandon for lack of skill. Only one, I believe, has remained as a true nemesis berry that we must go back and hunt like a great white whale. But a berry that we see without even an idea of how we may obtain it, this shall not stand. Hey, welcome in, AWF. How is it going? Note to self, do not bump head on Pumber. Whoa! Oh man. Because like, I wonder if we need to do like 2 straight right dashes or something to grab on? Was the true nemesis berry that one in the room with all the red blobs? I believe so. I would need to actually go back and double check which one was, because I have allowed it to be wiped from my memory. But yeah, I think it was one in the hotel that just we spent so long on and we just had to give up. Or you'd have both dashes by the end. Well, I've got both dashes by we hit that crystal, but I need to figure out how to use. I think it needs to literally, we need to like straight right and then maybe straight right again, or maybe upright at the platform. Wait, what? Use the bumper? Boop. Oh, so we need to get the room in the ice configuration? Gotcha. Hey, welcome in, Magic Meowkins. How is it going? We are currently trying to figure out how to get a berry. I will not actually guarantee that I'm going to get this berry, but I will be darned if I leave this room before understanding how one might obtain it. And now I can't even get there? Look, man. This is frequently the case. But yeah. So yes, welcome in. Yeah, you really confused your first playthrough? No, yeah. Well, I do appreciate Nobo has just said, hey, you dingus, perhaps the bumpers might be helpful. So we will see, because I'm still not I'm not confident how to go about that, but it certainly seems like a reasonable concept that should have probably been obvious to me. Oh! Oh! So we flip it back, and then we need to get at just the right angle, bounce over, and then double dash? Oh, God. Okay. We'll give that a few shots. Oh my God, no. No, 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 no. Not more Watcher Knights. Please, for the love of God. That also took me forever. Yeah, no. Uno, why do you find such cursed Hollow Knight things? But yeah, so, this is indeed my first playthrough of, well, I guess first with an asterisk, because I did technically, a while back, I tried playing it, I didn't even get through chapter 1. But now that I have a controller rather than my keyboard, I've been able to get a lot further and have a lot more fun. You don't actually need to double dash, it's just one dash required if I remember correctly. Might have misheard you though. No, I was thinking double dash, but yeah, what it looks like is what I'm thinking, my planned path is we go over, we get the stamina crystal, or what is that even called? The crystal that do the thing. And then we can sort of dash up so that we can get the right angle on the bumper once it's been returned, and then we get one dash into the area, and at that point, all we need to do is climb, grab the berry, drop down, and we're golden. 2 hours of stream later. Alright, so we're going to be moving on to the next one. Yeah, we will see. Whoop. Yeah. You on doing it the hard way? I mean, do I know any other? Whoop. There we go. No. There we go. No. Got the switch, missed the crystal. Heart Knight adds fart attack? I mean, I suppose with the Dung Defender this makes sense. And all of them are the hard way? That's kind of, at least from listening to folks talk about Celeste, that's kind of the vibe I get. Like, I think what has endeared me the most about Celeste... Still the wrong angle. What has endeared me the most about Celeste is the story. Like, I think it has done a very good job of the storytelling, although there are still many questions that I want answered that I really hope... Gorgeous. That I really hope will get answered. But I know a lot of people play it for the gameplay itself, but yeah, I don't know, I think the story is my favorite, but we'll see how much we want to get into the difficulty. Everywhere I go, I see his face. Silly, I have 6 sea golden necks in the list. Uh-oh. I have heard that the seasides and golden things are particularly heinous. And yes, thank you. Guga. We got there. It happens on occasion. It'll either take me 3 hours and we have to give up, or we'll get it, I would consider it, you know, reasonably rapidly. So we're jumping on these. The Humbers are potentially useful in certain combinations. And we do have 2 dashes, so that I should recall that those can be of assistance to us. Ooh! Whew! That felt good. There was something very, like, anime fight sequence about bouncing off the bumper and getting slid backwards across the ice with the hair flowing back. It felt slick. Oh, interesting. So they gain a little height on us each time, it seems. Oh my god. Oh, okay, but there are dash recharge crystals, so that we are definitely intended to use them. As of now, you managed to finish up the first chorus of the song. Oh, sick! The rhythm doctor be chugging along. Woohoo! Okay. What is Seaside? Well, I don't actually fully know, but there's B-sides, so I'm assuming C-sides are higher difficulty version. I need to add some of those in. Gotcha. I mean, hey, still good progress. Hell, I mean, also seems like an acceptable answer. Maybe Seaside is a lovely oceanside resort? I hate the idea of Primal Aspids getting any sort of gun. No! That was actually working pretty well there for a moment. Oh yeah, you can hold jump on those ice things to increase the... I did not! That is not, in fact, something I'd come across. But, awesome. So we actually have more control over that. Neat. With A, B, and C side, of course. Well, I mean, they're a little like USB sticks, right? Where you put it in the one way, you flip it over, you put it in the other way, still doesn't work. You flip it over a third time, and now that you're on the C rotation, everything works out perfectly. 3 rooms, even if the 3 rooms are jam-packed full of difficulty. I mean, we will see. I think I'm willing to say I will probably do the B-sides, but C-sides might be much. Yep. Appreciated, yes. So far, all been good, but fair point, I should say that I'm generally spoiler-adverse. Boom, boom, boom. Alan can dash. Hot damn. Oh, no. All good. All good. That's Tim being smarter than me and saying, hey, you should probably point that out because just because I have heard Pat say plenty of things does not mean that I actually know anything about them. Oh. Yeah. That was perhaps futile, but we tried. Viewer make level has become a weekly tradition on your channel now? Sick. Uh-oh. Instant stabbage. Stab me instead. I say sorry far too much. Boom. Boom. I'm trying to remember who it was who, when I said, oh hey look, I'm so glad they have the Canadian flag for English language in the menu, representation was like, ah, so you're Canadian then? I was like, I mean, I do apologize an awful lot. I do fit certain stereotypes. Although I didn't know about maple syrup in a can, so... Obviously not, right? Well, rip, guess we've been murdered. Dun dun dun! Yeah, unfortunately, when we don't get enough of the best or cheap viewers bots coming in, mods, you know, they gotta wet their blades somehow. Nobo making Rhythm Doctor levels and Robert making Papa levels, there's usually enough to play. Yee! Yeah, that's part of why I'm like, okay, fine, we will do weekly Baba, even though I need it to not be much more than, need it to not be much more than once per week. For the sake of my sanity. Boop, boop. No! Grass randomizer? I'm trying to think of where there was actual grass in Hollow Knight. Oh, that was violent. So, bounce. Okay. How much grass you've cut? Oh. Okay. Oh, the tall ones? I don't know, maybe someone who's really into landscaping? Bounce. Whoa. Okay, stamina recharge. No! But I do think being a little more aggressive with our dashes is not bad, if I can use them effectively. I think hitting the bumpers is bad. Lawn percent, beat Hollow Knight, but you have to cut every blade of grass. Alternatively, Ecological Reclamation, beat Hollow Knight, but you cut no blades of grass. So you have to be very careful about constructing your combat encounters. Oh, no. Okay. Oh dear. Nope. That's Hollow Knight voice acting. Who doesn't like the simple Sha, though? What? I guess? No, man. I don't play a game for several months and I forget how the dialogue works in it. What? Oh. Bapanada. Trying to remember, I'm like, did I do voices? I did do voices. Who could forget Elderbug? Ja, Akidu, Ilgale. That's it, that's the mod. It just says hat? I mean, you gotta, right? Oh, we could have dropped down. I see. Wonder if we'll get those quotes in Silk Song. Now, in Silk Song, by that point, they've just evolved. They've become more sophisticated bugs, so that they're just like, "Hello, Steve," in like perfect English, and you just sort of go, "Nope. You know what? This is weird now. I prefer the little bug noises." Why doesn't she say Adidas? I mean, you gotta not say it directly until you get the brand sponsorship, right? You put in something similar enough that they go, "Oh my god, that would fit perfectly." But you can't, like, give it away for free. Hornet also says, "Get good." Man, I need to go rewatch some of these fights, because you say that, and I go, I'm willing to believe it with the way things sound, but not popping directly into my mind. Get good every time you die. Ouch. Because the only thing that I need more than myself or chat joking about how bad I am at a game is the game telling me how bad I am. Bop, bop, what? Thing is, actually, that would kind of be fun. Is then I can get adversarial towards the game. Whoop. No! Guacamole Adidas. Now there would be a crossover for the century. Guacamole, but made in shoe. You know what? Never mind. Scratch that from the record. I said nothing. Audino, the Pokemon? I did for a moment think you had said Arduino? Like the programming language that you can use for some like Raspberry Pi stuff. And oh, I do not remember that shop class fondly. Yes, the Pokemon. I don't remember. I think Audino was the like Chansey equivalent in Unova, right? Which was like the last of the Pokemon games that I played. You also don't remember? Okay. Well, it has a Mega? Okay. I couldn't even remember if that was the actual name. Was it Audino or Arduino? Ah! So these spinning balls of fire, as I understand it, that's essentially just a dance of fire and ice, right? You have warm and you have hot and cold spin around. It was Articuno? Ah, of course. No, at least that one I remember. I, after all, have taken a small amount of Duolingo Spanish lessons, so I too know that is Arctic plus the number one. A dance of fire and ice method. Well, I think I've watched like an video of it. Is that not essentially you've got like the blue ball and the red ball that spin around, right? Oh no. Zapdos, Moltres. Oh no. I'm sorry. What? And we can't flip the switch? Oh, that's hateful. Oh, no. Time for lava? Yeah, apparently. Ah! Mistakes were made. Oh my god. I do not like the stress. Oh, no. Run? Yeah, apparently. Okay. I did almost combine stress and pressure into stressor. Whoa! Getting over what again? Never knew about the skip that I did a skip? What? Sorry. Some water, we calm down. Loves treasure. Thank you, I'm glad. Okay. Ah, so icy spikes still kill. Oh dear. Glad we're on the same brain length. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, so that takes two. Hey, welcome in, Robert. I am panicking. Oh, hey. Oh man, spikes still kill. Well, I wasn't sure they were spikes. What, like 100%? Like, I'm less terrified of a popsicle than a lava spur. That was overly aggressive. But, how is it going, Robert? Johann August recap? Huh? Question mark? Whoo! Okay. They don't tell you if you turn on assist mode. What's assist mode? Need to sort out the roughness on the marsh backside before I... What a sentence. Yes, please polish the marsh butt. It says the stuff you did. I see. Oh, so it's like a chat recap? Because Twitch felt that Spotify was getting too much glory with the Spotify Wrapped? Oh, we can't grab the walls because they're icy. No one wants a rough cake. Sometimes you want texture. I mean, like, part of why I enjoy German chocolate cake is because of, like, the like, little shreds of stuff in it. Well, you can't grab these walls. The top 3 most used emotes in August? Fun. Ah! I suspect Welcome Buck is up there. Hey, welcome up. Welcome in, Essie. Speaking of, welcome back. That was a mistake. Wah! I hate when I miss my steak. Johann OK was used 147 times? That's kind of surprising, honestly. But awesome. It's like during your first playthrough, I almost never used the dash crystals, lol, only when necessary. I think I also kept a dash in like one B-side room. The core really tells you, don't use dashes. No, and that's, I like to not be left without them, but... I like to not be left without them, but as a result, I want all them crystals, yo. Ah! Oh no, hit the switch first. Second place. Oh, so then did Wormhon win out? 476 seems about right for Welcome Buck. First place Wormhon, that's gotta be it. I know that I have access to these somewhere, but it's been a while since I've looked. 504, nice. Woohoo! Okay. The Wormhon. Zoop. Zoop. Oop. Zoop, zoop, oop. Very intelligible commentary there, Johann. Well, because that was for August, right? So we aren't adding to the count currently. Zoop. Zoop. No. No. Whoop. Or Madeline does not deserve to have such horrible things. It's August now because you said so. I thought it was October yesterday. Come on. 28,000 messages last month. Considering that I read a decent chunk of those out loud, I really should be working as a voice actor, shouldn't I? No! It is October? Wake up, Johan. It's October now. Whoop. No! Bad timing. Part of my trepidation about playing Rhythm Doctor. Whoop. Whoop. Ah. Top clips. Do we have new clips? Wah. Okay. There we go. Nope. Whoop. And whoop. I'll hate it. Which one? Whoop. Don't clip things here. We have QuoteBot. Exactly. And yeah. Oh god. That was because... Okay. See, I do like having the date there so I can go back and I can check why in the world I said such a thing. I'm guessing, if I remember correctly... Man, that was like, what, 3-4 weeks ago? I should remember. I think there was a fruit object in Baba, right? And we were trying to not mess it up. Hey, got your Twitch money today? Nice! All of those little bits of ad revenue. Gotta love 1 cent in return for minutes. Oh, yeah. Great. I do enjoy looking at kittens. They're doing like the loaf maneuver, where they tuck their little paws under. And I, for that, let my guard down. Don't be thinking all of other people's empty words. That's actually, that is an interesting line. I think you said the name of the song yesterday. Could you remind me what it was? Reset payout. Let's go. Hell yeah. 103? Hot damn. Twitch rich. You did not say the name. Oh. Well then, I decided that you did say the name because I remember nothing, and I assumed that I had just forgotten it. Hi, Yorokande, specifically the English cover by Will Steelson. Alright. Good to know. Total stream amount from August? When you say stream amount. There's many things that could be referring to. That was bad. Means yes, with pleasure. I assume in Japanese, since hi. I guess I don't know Yorokande, but that is definitely Japanese. Stream time, 4 days and 20 hours. Oh wow. Funny. And whoop. Okay. Man, okay. So this one, we're still sometimes falling at the second hurdle, but we're getting through it more consistently. I'm running into a lot more issues on the, the upper chunk. Because they seem just a bit faster, but maybe they're the same pace. I'm just having the same amount of issues with the lower one, but having fewer experiences up there. Oh, actually, no. I bet they're the same speed, but because we don't have the thing that whisks us through. I'm assuming it says that because it's your name, it's the things that you did with Johan Plays Things. I'm assuming that if I had one for Tim, it would be the Vimotheus X Johan Plays Things recap. Because Twitch is about fostering a sense of community and closeness to the streamers. That's how they make their money. Oh god. Yep, but it's sort of like when sports fans will identify very heavily with the team, right? It's that idea of, it may not have been just you, but it was you. You did this. You are part of the thing. I did look at suggestions. I hit that with a Johan OK hand, or Johan recording of I have paid attention and will look into it. Bum, bum, bum. Yep, but that's like literally when you think about Twitch is a business, right? It is not a neutral platform, so why does it do these things? What is it trying to do? Twitch is selling access. It is selling a platform that people can play things on, and trying to monetize. Oh wait, can we... Oh, so we can get a momentum boost from that? So, okay. Don't know anything, but Isley plays it. Gotcha. Play things? Johan plays things reference? Definitely. Whoop. But yeah, like, I mean, like, the way Twitch makes money is trying to make it feel like we are all, you know, they are selling the, oh hey, the Twitch streamer is here, and, you know, here's things that you can do to support them directly and such. Like, their business model is to make money off of, what? The spaces we create by selling ads and making you feel as close as possible to the streamer so that you spend more money that they get a cut of. I do not play things. Oh, I do not place things, I play things. I suppose this is fair and accurate. Oh! Thank you. Words, because I cannot remember a name from a few minutes ago for the life of me. It's had something to do with cats and magic. Magic Meowkins, there we go. Person who has showed up, which I thank. Magic Meowkin, Magic Meowkins, thank you for the tip about being able to hold and jump further on those. That makes a huge difference, and I'm so sorry for blanking on your name, but I would like to get it right. Selling ads, you need to buy them beforehand. I mean, do you folks know how internet advertising tends to work? The people who are providing the, it's fine, lol, no worries. I figured, I am someone who is in real life chronically bad with names, so I feel particularly bad. You just call you Magic if I want? All right. Thank you much, and hey, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Glad you're having a good time hanging around. Do I buy the ads? As the person who has to run ads, no, I do not buy the ads, but companies are buying the ads they aren't, basically there is an auction system under the hood. I've looked at this a little bit because I, in addition to psychology and computer science, also did media and advertising. That was just a minor though. But basically, there is, when a campaign happens, and when an advertising campaign happens, oh, no, M-I-N-O-R, same as like someone under the age of majority, but in college, you've got majors and minors. So I did a media studies minor. Yes, no, I know, I understand. It's good, and we will hydrate. Thank you, Silver. There we go. No, I'm not confessing to crimes. Particularly ones that I did not commit. Roller coaster of emotions. Yep. No. So my degree was computer science and psychology. Yeah. No. I realized that. I probably should have been very specific about that, but it's because you've got majors and minors, right? Pug did something funny with an eye. Oh dear. But so I have a media studies and like advertising minor. Completed a minor. That's probably a much better way of phrasing it. Thank you, Swift4J. Do explain to your classmates are doing their minors abroad never gets. Oh no. Yeah. Nope. No, I think completing minors abroad probably does help that. That's actually a much better way of phrasing it. Thank you. But, what's the word? What's the haps? What's your major? Is using your level pack? Nice. You're back from going to bed. All right, hello. But yeah, so I've got that. I have mild expertise in this, so, you know, as with everything, don't take my word for it. Go do your own research. I am just a little ink blob on the internet. I am a pundit. Yeah, not put that one in the code spot. I appreciated. But, well, I mean, I can delete them out. Basically, when a company says, hey, we've got a new ad campaign and we want to be running that, they create a budget for it and they put it in like a Google AdSense wallet, and they then indicate what demographics they want the ad served to, how much they're willing to pay for different demographics. They weight it. I don't know if that's actually done manually. I have not created an ad campaign. They did not actually cover directly how they're created. We talked about it a little bit. I did a little more research onto it myself. But basically, you are able to select and prioritize different demographics, different things, different information that has been collected about us, the consumers. And then you say, oh, you know, we're willing to pay more or less for it. And then every time there's space for an ad to get served, basically whoever's doing the ad serving, so whether it's, you know, Google AdSense is most of what I've looked at, but a lot of systems seem to be similar, so I'm guessing Amazon probably has their own one. But they look at, okay, well, what ads do we have as possibilities, and based on the demographics of the people watching. So they use those cookies that track you around, figure out who you are, what demographics you match, and then figure out, they basically have a miniature bidding war in fractions of a second between different bots for who's going to pay, you know, 1/10 of a cent versus 2/10 of a cent to serve that ad to you. And then I believe a lot of them will also set different amounts where they will pay more if they actually make a click-through rather than just an impression, right? An impression is how many times someone sees it. A click-through is going to be they actually interact with it, because that's obviously a lot more valuable. And that, so basically there's a bidding war with some other contingencies placed on it. But yeah, so I mean, it's genuinely a fascinating thing. I'm terrified by the amount of ads on the internet and the amount that, you know, the amount of information that's collected. But it's neat. It's neat technology if you divorce yourself from the realities of what that translates into for us. Speaking of poor phrasing, a teacher who we have class with tomorrow came to tell us that we have class with him tomorrow, but what he said in Spanish is the second meaning of I'm going to oh no. Oh dear. Is that like a colloquialism? Or that, I cannot think of a context in which that would not be bad. Boop. Or do you just misspeak? Okay. So I feel like I might be overusing my dashes? But I think we need them to get there and there. So no dashes there. Whoop. Because, okay, if we don't dash, we die. Can sometimes mean a similar thing to meeting. Gotcha, okay. Good to know. So I think we need to use one there. And I don't know how to get up there without dashing, so I think I'm missing something later on here, so I might actually, let's get there and then maybe pause so I can actually take a moment to look at it and see what is needed. Look, I am not trying to burn her in the hot tub. It does not seem pleasant. You Bob is you composition just dropped? Huh? What do you mean by this? Boop. Ah! There we go. Kinda sorta. Stop Madeline cooking. No, let him cook. There we go. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. Oh, I wonder, is this... It's the holding thing. The holding thing that I literally just thanked Magic for telling us about. That my brain cannot hold on to. I once again say, I can't even suggest that I have the memory of a goldfish because I think that's offensive to goldfish. She'd prefer not being cooked. We're cooked. Okay. Ooh, so we can't just, like, do a full hold down. So, okay, full honesty here. The first time I came across the, like, turn of phrase of, oh, we're cooked chat, was from Northern Lion, who I am aware is often referred to as the Eggman. So for the longest time, I thought that was just a Northern Lion thing, because I assumed it was something joking that the Eggman has been cooked. So that was a real shock to me later on. Are we cooking or are we cooked? Ooh dear. Still a longer memory than Soremu. I'll need to challenge him on that. Hear me out. Do you think we could convince Soremu to do like a memory match game? Go head to head? Oh, that's really funny. You said that, and I stopped to read the message, and I was about to say, oh, hey, the lava doesn't move until I move. Perfect timing there. What? Well, I'm fine. I'll take a moment. I've been, it's not technically autumn yet, but it's almost autumn. So, I've been making one of my favorite, it's not technically seasonal, but I keep it mostly seasonal desserts. Candied nuts. Just a little brown sugar, sometimes a little vanilla extract, and like a little cinnamon, in a pan. Keep it moving so that it seizes and candies, on some like pecans or whatever nut you want. Delightful. So I can actually take a moment to enjoy one. Yes, Candies nuts. Candies nuts Candide. I was trying to go for like an Indeed pun there, but didn't quite work. Autumn or fall? I switch between them. I like autumn a lot more in general, but I will still often say fall. Like, both are valid. Whichever fits the Mario Maker alliteration. Nice. Oh yeah, I prefer Herbst. Humble or fall? It depends. I don't talk about tumble guys. Yeah. I've just been reminded, I don't actually know how to say the seasons in Japanese, but there's, woo, okay. I wasn't supposed to need that, but Herbst? Oh, is it in Dutch, is it Herbst? Because auf Deutsch es ist Herbst. Too many games to play? That's going to keep doing me in, knowing a little bit of German and then trying to learn some Dutch. Oh no! What? Oh! That was not intentional! And play Level Apple and Lingo, which teaches you some Japanese. Oh, fun! But the reason I brought it up is because I feel like I should, because there's, I don't listen to much classical music, but there's a composer called Christopher Tin, which is one of the few that my friends have been able to get me to, like, listen to and enjoy. And, he does a song called, Mado Kara Mieru, which is Through the Window I See, and it's a, it's an arrangement, for, a few, haiku about the seasons. So I probably should know the names of the seasons since I really enjoy that song and it says them, but Sigma going to get the beans today? Oh crap. It's feckin' cold. Tin, T-I-N, unlike the bird. What? Okay. Can I please just jump correct? Or please just jump correctly? So I think going, like, straight to the left. No, let him cook. Fair, fair. Whoa. Oh, so we could have made that, but not with the strawberry. No. Evil. Evil. Whoa. Did not hit that one at the correct angle. Okay, so what if I just get used to not dashing? Only just realized you can slightly move the camera on the chapter complete string. Oh, screen. Interesting. I don't think I've done that. Hopefully we'll get one of those today. We can give that a shot. Dox your location just by saying a famous Polish person's name? Is that because they're, like, regionally famous? Whoa. Or is it because of, like, regional dialect? Yes. This is true. True. Yeah. Or opening Google Maps. That one seems like the easier one. Or at least the more understandable. Okay. No! You have schools named after people there? Ah. Well, I mean, a lot of places do. But I suppose, you know, I know, like, in the US, if you say, like, oh, I went to George Washington High School, like, good luck finding a state that doesn't have one, right? Kind of like, I know I looked at this and we've talked about this before because we were talking about The Simpsons, but aren't there like 5 different Springfields in the US? I guess it's big enough and they keep drawing from the same names that's like, aha. You can literally just be anywhere. Yes, I saw indeed. We looked at it on stream. Which, that's so cool that there's Marshon. It's where they eat. Is that? I didn't know which city it was. The thing, so there's literally, because there's Springfield, Illinois, I know, because that's, I think, the capital. I don't think there's another US capital that's Springfield, but I think there's another, like, 3, there's probably way more than 5. Yeah, I think, hold up. How many cities are named Springfield in the US? Wow, it was 5 when I looked at it previously. The AI overview, very helpfully, says 67. I'm not sure I would necessarily trust that. Quora says 41 places, 21 of them cities. Toponym. Ah, there we go. 67 populated places named Springfield in the USA. Marshon in the game? Well, I know that there's going to be some sort of Johann in the game. In March 2. I really thought there were 5. But okay, yeah, so there's a lot. Still supports my point of that I suppose that might be a bit different than, you know, in Poland. I can see how in Poland that might be different because there's probably fewer total places in the world with named after famous Polish folks, because I'm guessing it would probably only be in Polish-speaking ones. Wait, in March 1? No, I did not notice this. Is this in Discord? What? Oh no. marketing? No, I have not gotten around to that because... Whoop. Because in the, I don't know, people are saying something about Marshcon. It was like, the printed one? And I was told, no, not just the printed one. But, no, I have not gotten around to that. That is something that requires me sitting down for probably several hours and tinkering with it, which turned into making the trivia command. Which was not intentional. There ain't black and yellow marsh? Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Because those weren't the color schemes in the game. Also, the, to the best of my knowledge, they have, words. It's, you don't have the separate, like, face color and, Marsh body versus Marsh face are not separate customizables in Marsh 1 currently, right? Yeah, 6 months before knowing me. I have sensor on? What do you mean? Whoa! No! Oh, for number 10? Wait, what is quote number 10? Quote 10? Oh! It's just finger food, which I don't even remember why that was something of note to people, because that's just describing food that you eat with your fingers. Oh, because it's not automod, I don't think. It's, hold up. I've looked at this before. I think I still have sensor stuff on, but if you click on the little gear icon... Oh no, it's not? Oh. Well then, never mind then. I thought I had the answer, but it was an answer of lies. Might be something about clicking on your name. Client sensor, yeah. I mean, it's definitely in your personal settings somewhere. I guess I don't know where. Okay, I don't suppose that will recharge in time? No. So we definitely need a dash saved. So we need to save a dash to get this gosh darn strawberry. So, kinda like what I did, but not that. You know what that means. Whoop. Oh no. No, 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 no. There we go. Boo. Yes. Oh, okay. So, brief story. So you may have noticed that I recently... Oh no. I recently updated over the weekend my background, my desktop wallpaper, and it's lovely. It's nice and autumny. And this morning, so my friends were working on. They were trying to pick what to change their phone wallpaper to, and I realized I have never in my life set the wallpaper on my phone. So I went, fine, I'll do that. And I got roasted so hard. I was teased and bullied mercilessly for being someone who has lived my entire life up until now with the factory default background. Apparently this was deeply offensive. So I've gotten so many boos this morning already. Hey, you figured out to get rid of the sensor. Nice. Don't change the background anymore. Yeah, I didn't do it because it was like, I don't know, I can actually like see the icons, like this is fine. You know, it's not a huge, it's not a huge deal, except the lock screen. That's you and Alice. Nice. I haven't changed even the lock screen before. We have had the Windows window for the longest time. Oh, okay, like, the XP background, Windows XP, I would just keep that normally. That's a fantastic one. Big fan of the Windows XP lock screen. Or not lock screen, but, desktop background. What? Nope. Maybe we need both dashes? But yeah, this was apparently absolutely inconceivable to these two friends. I was just like, oh, okay. I was just saying, thank you guys for inspiring me, but alright, sorry for shaking your worldview. Ever since it updated, now you have a background that changes every so often. Gotcha. So it's auto-populating it. You thought you found a bug indoors, but you think you found a different one. That's always fun when you're trying to troubleshoot bugs, and it turns out you found one, it's just different than expected. But yeah, so I've now changed it. It's a nice little image from Yokohama shopping log, which makes me happy. But yeah, no, not different. A completely different bug. Oh, okay, so not even just like different behavior or different mechanics, it's just literally not the thing you thought it was. Oh, one that's already known. I gotcha. So maybe, okay, so we might be able to get through with 2 dashes if we... Hollow Knight VR? That sounds like something that really did not need to get made. Okay, so we do need to grab onto these, right? So I'm just trying to figure out like what we can do. We can do this without getting the strawberry. I want to get the strawberry. That may be an unwise decision. You stole in the game, you stole IRL too? What? Okay, so if we get to the upper quadrant, we need to get to the upper quadrant and then just keep committed to going upright. Yeah. Oh god. Hooah. Yeah, so like that doesn't work. The problem is we climb too fast if we start off. Oh, interesting. Okay. Which wouldn't make sense because of the source of damage is server side. Oh, yeah, wait. Client side issue should not affect a server-based game. Open the doors too fast? Dun dun dun. Oh man. So like that I think could have worked if we had it just slightly different. Oh no. No, that's still... We still need to dash unless... I guess we need to get that jump perfect. The Pearl Jam song, Jeremy. No, I have not listened to that much Pearl Jam, unfortunately. Also, hey, welcome in. I sent you a friend's link, the chess.com one, so... I finally remembered. But no, sorry. Let me rephrase that. I think I've heard the name of that song, but I don't think I could say that I know that song. I have not listened to a whole lot of Pearl Jam. If you also open doors too fast, it messes up some of the nodes and they stop following nodes, which makes them deviate from the path that I was in. Gotcha. Yeah, welcome in. Hope things are going well. And I guess I should listen to Jeremy. Properly forgot. Oh no, no worries. I've been forgetting for 2 weeks. I was just letting you know that that is indeed there. It's a, hey look, I actually remembered a thing. Nope. We might need to give up on the strawberry because I would like to make a little more progress. We're probably doing another half hour or so of Celeste, but play it again for Twitch integration. Uh-oh. I mean, you know, I could potentially see myself doing that. Again, no promises. I still at some point should do like the Godseeker stuff, but well, recording things is your specialty. Hey, wait a moment, that's my thing. Nah, we're all forgetful here. We have 0 designated adults. That is something that maybe this sounds bad. That has been something that's kind of nice with streaming. Is like I try to be respectful of your guys' time with like proper scheduling and such. But it's also something where it's like ultimately like this is a thing I am doing for fun. And while in my real life, I tend to be real life. I mean, this is my real life, right? But in non-streaming life, in the daily news, the things that allow me to, you know, have a roof over my head, have food on my plate, all of that stuff, I tend to be very organized. But with stream, it all sort of goes right out the window, which is kind of nice. It's kind of nice to work with the chaos. Waha! Ooh. Too far. Ooh, that's bad. Okay. We will give it 5 more attempts for the strawberry before our goal just becomes leaving. So, that was 1. I'm not going to count any ones where we're still just struggling in the first bit. Oh man, because we lost our grip there. So that's 2. Okay. Whoop! No! Oh, why was that pushing to the left still? Too far. Okay. Man, yeah, no, because we're running out of stamina when we do it like that. So that was 3. Oh, so there are times where we could just about get it if we didn't run out of stamina. I think this is probably, unless we get very lucky, a problem that is beyond me to solve currently. Yeah, the Mars speedrun, absolutely. I think that might be something that's good. We'll sort of try and get to a good spot in Celeste. And then when we do the transition over to Nier, we can take a little bit of time to watch the Mars speedrun. Whoa! No. Whoop. Okay, but you still gotta know specifically what they can do, because, like, the crowd control for Geometry Dash, right? That's... Nope. The crowd control for Geometry Dash. So we've got one more good attempt at this before we move on. The crowd control for Geometry Dash is like 90% like, you can change the color or the size. Haven't looked at the mod yet. Fair enough. So yeah, it's like, it might be very underwhelming. Not to speak ill of people doing that. That's still something that is super cool that someone takes the time to figure out how to make that work. I don't know how to make that work currently. I would like to learn. But it was also a lot less than I was sort of expecting for something that's such a monetization headache. I think just because you can have viewers do a thing does not necessarily mean it is something that is worth the hassle. What? Come on. I didn't jump. See, I think what you need to do is you get perfect jumps off all of those, resulting in hitting the one above the lava just right, and then you also have to jump off that, which I've been sort of messing up, just right so that you get flung over, and without using your dashes, go over there so that you can dash over twice in super quick order, grab the left side, and then get vaulted up. So you need like 6 perfect sproingy executions, and then you need to so you need 6 perfect sproingy executions, and then to get the dash right. Probably also I guess probably 7, because you probably also need to get the last one of these just correct. Man, okay. We move on from the strawberry. It will become another Nemaberry. Oh, that adds the metal pipe calling sound effect every time you swing your nail? Oh dear god. But why, though? I suppose that's a ridiculous question. So we need to be jumping on those. Yep, Ripberry, Lava Berry. Yes, strawberries aren't a type of fruit that has stones, but, you know, if lava is molten rock, maybe a pitted fruit could be lava. Oh! Oh, so wall bounce kind of works? Whoop, if we get it right. Oh dear. No! Ooh! When did Celeste get so tough? Ah! Mordor? Where the shadows lie? Whoop. There we jump up, we sproingy, and hit the rhythm correctly, rather than whatever the hell I just did. Haha! I got to sit in the hole for a moment. When did Celeste get so tough? Yon, might I refer you to the entire rest of the game? Look, man. You're not incorrect. However, oh no, it seems somehow steeper than the rest of the time, but that's also probably because I haven't done as many of the B-sides yet. But that's beside the point. Ha! Ha! I will see myself out. Oh. I'm thinking, how bad is the B-side going to be? Yeah. Watch, this one will actually have a really nice and easy B-side for us. We'll be like, oh, that's going to be horrible. And no, it's just like a walk in the park. The best mod ever? Okay, hit me with it. That was not as much of a checkpoint as I thought. Save Mila from the infection by giving her a flower. Yes, this is the best mod ever. That is absolutely imperative. Anyway, I mentioned the song Jeremy to another streamer I was just watching. I was talking about the lyrics being about a school shooting. Ah, okay. Having not known the song, did not know that. But, unsurprised. Really enjoy, I Don't Like Mondays by the Boomtown Rats, but found out fairly young that, also about a school shooting. The unfortunate number of kind of banger songs that, yeesh. You just listen to the song, it's not at all obvious that that's what it's about. Gotcha. Have to see the music video to actually pick it up. Ah. So it's one of those things where you could sort of read it different ways, but with the music video, you get more insight into what the artist is thinking. Pumped Up Kicks. Pumped Up Kicks, I feel, is a lot more on the nose, though. The game already hard for me? Laughs and farewell, lighthearted. Yeah, yeah. Also, I do genuinely appreciate the tone tags because, man, I did not use texting speak a whole lot before like 2020 when lockdowns were real bad. And I was getting deeply confused by a lot of my friends like, what are you saying? And finding out about tone tags, hot damn, that was a game changer. Literally every time sets up a tell me why for a Backstreet Boys reference, your mind immediately goes, I don't like Mondays. Nice. different musical backgrounds. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. But yeah, no, it's like, I don't think it's like entirely unobvious listening to I Don't Like Mondays that that's what it's about, but like, I have known a number of people who have not gotten that from it. I don't think I know anyone who has listened to Pumped Up Kicks and not gone like, ah, that is what it is about. You're doing anything to not play Farewell, you hate it? Ah. Well, that's obviously just because you don't want to say farewell to the game, right, Uno? Because then it's the end of a long and lovely journey. Orb tracker. Wait, are there Hollow Knight orbs? Show orb. You know, why are there no professional orb ponderers these days? Really crying shame, honestly. No! You can't just hold down there. You do have to have some sort of rhythm, which is unfortunate. Let me just easy mode it. I remember watching the Jeremy music video in high school and thinking the symbolism was super clever, and now I think it's just kind of silly. Yeah, that is one of those things where there's a lot of things that, as a kid, you might go, oh, whoa, that's super deep, and then you watch it when you're older and you go, I wasn't that deep as a kid now, was I? Show orb? Oh, wait, do we not have show orb before? Show orb important. Trying to think of a good example of one that was that way for me, but I'm currently drawing a bit of a blank. However, I feel deeply confident that I've had an experience along those lines. Oop. Part of my problem is I just tend to forget things, so if I no longer think it was actually perhaps that deep or relevant, I probably just kind of forget about it, which is not necessarily great. Music videos on the Discord server, I can check it later. Awesome. Thank you. Will do. I'm still trying to get my dad to listen to the oh, I've forgotten the name, but the Italian song producer that made the song that sounds like fake English. No. Hooah. So you really need to sort of mince the first jump and then do a mix there. Preston Colonensin of course. Yes, of course. Yeah, I don't have that one in my back pocket. However, the magic card Asmarana Mardica Daistina Kuldakar can pull that one out. Yes, you have memorized the spell. Oh, I wholeheartedly believe that. Watching this level makes you glad you didn't try the core, but also makes you want to try the core? Try it! Like, this is painful, Swiffer, but like, it's still, it's fun. It's still more of it. We got to speak to Granny, and we love little grandma. Have fun with the core. I mean, if you, as with all games, play them while they're fun, and if they're not, don't. I don't think there's any harm in, if you feel like it, boot it up and see if it is one that you want to keep going with. Yeah, that, I still haven't gotten further than the first 2 bounces there. I'm assuming that we need to be, like, going back and forth and climbing it like a ladder? Ah! But, not ready to give up the ghost anytime soon. Random granny quote. It's a better quality video on YouTube, but share the one with the most views. Gotcha. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, and quote, I did do some more thinking on some of the stuff we were talking about towards the end of the Nier stream. I still don't have a better answer than it still makes me feel a bit squicky when it comes to a lot of AI-generated art, but I did recognize something that I had not when we were having that conversation. I think one of my big things, I don't have issues with it for private use. And that's 3 jumps, hell yeah. This is like me learning to skip stones. But that was something that I realized, thinking about it a bit more. I don't know exactly what that means about where I fall on it, but just thought I should mention that. Whoop, 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 whoop. Accidentally closed the game. Uh-oh. No, no. Yeah, you need to go 1, 2 to the left without holding down, and then immediately reverse course? Trying to experiment? Yeah. You are the kind of player that just about any developer should want. I found an issue. Well, let's figure out what the issue is so we can actually explain it well. The most epic mod? I mean, I think you're both epic mods. Or wait, you're talking about Hollow Knight. Badump crash. What? The only info I was given was press G to Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Increase your game by holding right click on the window, but if you press S, it's the shortcut to close it. Okay. S is the key you use to walk. Huh. Cooking beans right now, making the custom level. Little Marsh is only 7 grams? Oh no, oh buddy. Talk about a premature Marsh. I hope he turns out okay. 7 grams of pure muscle. Yes. Yeah, no. It's not a very hunger-filling marsh. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I mean, marshmallows in general just aren't very filling. Hey, welcome in, Tiziel. How goes? I can give you a hand. Hand. Whoop, 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 wah. I'm like, I guess marshmallows are not that filling in the first place, so I wonder how many marshmallows I would personally need to eat to feel full. Whoa! No, 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 no. Ah. Shouldn't keep trying the 0.5 second time save. Yep. That's when we take our break. For that we will be taking a look at world record speedrun by Silver. Very rare Johan Reacts content. And then we can also look at normal Discord. Whoop. Is ink wet? I would say so. Wet Johan, best Johan? I mean, I don't know. I hear a lot of people really like the dry aged inks. Those are supposed to be, like, very, very good for calligraphy. So perhaps dry Johann, best Johann. Is water wet? Is lava wet? I mean, like, wet is ultimately a sensation you experience. Most of the arguments I have heard about things not being wet are that, well, you know, the substance itself is not, because wetness is basically an experience, but referring to things that give us that experience as wet, because that is how most people traditionally perceive it, I would say water wet, ink wet, lava probably not wet. Only when exposed to other water. A single water molecule would not be very wet. Correct. How to make your level not cheesable. Just say that every solution is the intended solution. Also true. What? Multiple solutions in a level? Crazy. I mean, is there such a thing as cheese in a canonical main Baba level? I would say not. But no, like lava, I would say lava would be very hard to argue is wet from almost any standpoint, just on the basis of, like, if you define liquid as wet, then yes, lava would be wet. Other than that, though, it is going to burn your nerves. You are not going to experience a damp sensation. I doubt for even... I doubt that the time it would take for you to experience the wetness would be, I think you would be experiencing the primary reaction of pain rather than wet. And then nothing, because nerves not feel anymore. Which is one of those goofy things about, like... One of those goofy things about being burned at the stake. Ah, yes, great way to phrase that, Johann. Not at all terrifying sounding. But, you know, it's like, being burned alive is, I think, reasonably one of those things that most people, I think most people would agree that being burned alive, kinda a sucky way to go. But, like, one of the things that makes it very interesting is that it's excruciatingly painful for the first bit, and then your nerves don't feel anything anymore. So, like, it's, I don't know, right? Like, that's, it's a somewhat brief, horrific experience. Cursed mod name, Redo Birthplace? Ugh. Ugh. Like a 0.1 millimeter leeway? For the eyes and mouth don't fall out anymore, I had to push them in. Oh god, oh, sorry, I skipped that, but yeah, so you got them in there very tight. Because plastic is not as springy as you would perhaps like. Because, like, yeah, you either need to do, like, super tight tolerances, or it would be goofy, but you could probably... You could 3D print them with, like, a little wedge, and then put, like, a little wood stint in there, like you would for an axe head. Lava splashes on you. Like, if you had water on your skin, aka being wet, you would also be a bit wet, maybe? Devil's advocate. Well, if you had something like a protective layer, maybe. Wetness is just a very vague thing, which is why people can debate it endlessly, which is kind of fun, but not recommend being burned alive. Jumping to conclusions, I've never experienced it, but still, as someone who has read a number of accounts of other people watching people with that, because I enjoy reading history, yet again, inconsistent scheduling go. I'm here half an hour early. No worries. We're just talking about the wetness of lava and the logistics of being burned alive. So now the Johann eyes will stay in the marsh forever. Hell yeah. Permanently affixed. Whoop. But yeah, no, as someone who has done that, and as someone who has both baking and blacksmithing as hobbies and has dealt with a number of burns, extrapolating that out to the rest of my body? Nah. Ah, so normal Johann stream conversations. Got it. Exactly, right? Still waiting for me to wear a dark green contact on one eye for a stream? Why is that? Who's sein? Isn't that a word in German? Sein? Yeah. Sein is a form of to be, I believe. But like the to the point, the devil's advocate point of like, you know, if you have water and it splashes on you, right? Just double. So if lava splashes on you, like if you had water on your skin, aka being wet, it'd also be a bit wet, maybe. So it's like, if lava splashes on us, if you are coming into direct contact with lava, it is requisite for lava to be hot, because otherwise it returns to a solid state. It is going to be hot enough to cause nerve damage almost instantly, so I really don't think, because I suspect, well, oh, actually no, because you might still have a brief moment of sensation if it directly touches you, but it is also hot enough that it would probably burn you slightly before it actually touched your skin. So if you had some sort of, basically, ablative shielding, so you had a little, if you had a little water on there, that would help soak up some of it. You would probably need more than just water, but like a thermal paste. Maybe? You know what? I'm willing to concede that as a possible mechanism for feeling wet lava. Woo! I leave without warning because your sister got your pressure cooker, also got a melodica and a harmonica. Oh, fun! That seems like, honestly, a good combo. Because now you can jam out with some bluesy tunes while pressure cooking some meat, I guess? Makes cobblestone or obsidian, depending on what goes first. Wait, what? Hold up. Water is lava? What? Wait, no. Please, Novo, please elaborate. No, really, ice is a rock, so ice, no. Ice is what? I've never heard of ice being classified as a rock. You are correct that if it is, ice is a rock? Hold up now. Glacier ice, like limestone, is a type of rock. Okay, there's rock in ice, but I'm just no after falls. It's just like, oh, is this because of like the hard packed ice in the Arctic? What is okay? What is the definite? I'm so happy that when I type in what, my top result is what you egg. Thank you, Shakespeare. Thank you, Hamlet. So what's the definition of rock? It's a monomineralic rock. It's a mineral. I don't think of water as a mineral, but I guess mineral is just like inorganic, right? A solid mineral material forming part of the surface of the earth and other similar planets, exposed to the surface or underlying soil of oceans. Okay, so what is the definition of a mineral? Thank you, Hamlet. Okay, mineral. Sorry, I realized I was reading this off screen. So, a solid inorganic substance of natural occurrence. Okay. Nope, you are right. That is, so ice is in fact a rock. Huh. More like omelet, something rotten reference. I don't know that one, but even if ice is a rock, pretty sure Ice Baby is still. Thank you, Tiziel. I'm angry, but in a good way. I'm sorry, mineral of the year? But yeah, so ice is a rock because water is a mineral. That's funny because you hear about like water with added minerals, right? Or a higher mineral content, but water itself would be a mineral? So what is the definition of lava? Because I'm fairly certain it is just rock. Hot, molten, or semi-fluid rock erupted from a volcano or fissure. Semi-fluid. Hold up. Having a thick consistency between solid and liquid. So, I'm not a geologist, I would need to look into this more, but it does sound like there is a slight caveat to what lava is. It may not be purely liquid, there may be some fanciness there. It's a musical where Shakespeare's rival used a fortune teller to steal his next big play, but the fortune teller foresees omelet instead of Hamlet, so they write a play about eggs. Amazing. Amazing. I will need to look at that. That's... I'm not big on musicals, but that sounds worthwhile. Semi-fluid rock, so water. Is water semi-fluid? Snow is sand. We've got all the controversial takes here. But okay, so hold up. Because I thought that sand had to be specifically like silica. So it's been a while since we've been doing a wiki let's talk about this. Without Jump King in the mornings, we don't get to pause quite as much. So okay. Lava is molten or partially molten rock. Okay. Molten. Ice is a rock, water is lava, snow is sand. So the viscosity of most lava is about that of ketchup. So new wiki race, lava to snow. Now you can be extra annoying. Oh joy. Lava may be erupted at a volcano through a fraction of the crust, land, or under. Okay. Magma. Molten or semi-molten natural material from which all igneous rocks are formed. Okay, so that's where most of it is. But if we are looking at what lava actually is, at least according to, so we've got different types of lavas, but does this talk about, I guess we should look at what molten means. People are already annoyed by me playing with the kalimba. Now with 2 extra instruments, your powers are tripled. Yay! Especially ones that you don't actively know how to play, right? So molten, especially materials with high melting points such as metal and glass, liquefied by heat. Okay, so I think the one was just being semi-fluid. What's the definition of semi-fluid, I guess? Having the qualities of both a fluid and a solid, but most lava doesn't, right? So having thick consistency between solid and liquid. So I think that was just them being overly specific. The dictionary is not the arbiter of technical definitions, I would argue in most cases, because they tend to be descriptive. They're not the people in the field. So I feel like the solution to this is to ask a geologist and intentionally annoy them. I now need to think if I know any big geology nerds. Longest conversation about semi-fluid eruptions I've heard in a long time. Not complaining, mind you. Yeah, no, that's the joy of the Johan channel. It's been a while. But I like to just chat about stuff. Also, yes, we need to take a look at Discord. I forgot. Ah, yes, the Marchon. Very nice. This is what Jump King is like. Exactly. Awesome, and the Rhythm Doctor we will look at later. And Jeremy. Nice, okay. Yes, Marchon is there. Bom bom bom. Fall background jump scare. Yeah, but it's a nice one. Bom bom bom. G-dash Marchon. True, with the square eyes. Whoop. Whoop. Like, I am someone who, I will fully admit, my knowledge tends to be not very deep on a lot of topics, but I like to talk to people, and I like to learn a bit about them. And I will be very open in disagreeing with things, if I do disagree with them. This is not in any way a slight against people. I respect your views unless I directly tell you, no. For example, Scientology. But it's like, I don't know, I feel that I have learned a lot from just talking to people about stuff that I don't know a huge amount about, and being open that, I don't know, tell me about it. Isn't that what it is, that image? Was it that? I can't remember the origins of that. I know it's in the art channel, but we would need to go back. No! I've read it on stream once before, but there, I really enjoy Grigory Potemkin, who was a like aide of Catherine the Great. Whoop. And there was a lovely, lovely quote by some, I think it was a minor like Holy Roman prince. But one of the things that it described to him was that, you know, never reading but always plugging others for information. And I'm like, you know, I'm making an effort to read, which, by the way, be proud, I actually sat down and read like 80 pages of a book last night, so hell yeah. Not as good as Ollie, but we're working on it. Whoop. But yeah, I like to listen to experts, or even people who aren't experts, but are at least very interested in their topic. Lumify crashed for the first time ever in your time using it. GG's to you. Heyo. 80 pages. Respect. Thank you. I used to be able to read so much more. It's just my focus has gotten a lot worse, and it turns out having to read a lot of dense textbooks in a short time frame for college kind of sucks some of the joy out of reading. Who would have guessed? But we're recovering. I rather than being a recovering bookaholic, I'm trying to regain my need. Can confirm. Good. Phew. Yeah. No. That's like I was kind of doing fine. Like classes were a lot, which is why I took to reading like a lot of short science fiction, which I still just have a bunch. I still have a bunch of like links saved in my drive for that. Took a long time to get back into reading. Yep. It is taking me a while as well. But I think it was genuinely my like last semester that really killed me, because it was like basically 4 classes that all had insane amounts of reading that were required every week. No. I would really like to get this room before we switch over, but we will see. I'm still having a good time, so we're still going on it, but bum 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 bum. But yeah, no, it's just that was a lot. Just 69 more tries. Ayo. Seen enough of core, heading to bed. All right. Thanks for hanging out, Tim. Get some good rest. Whoop. Game in March. Could beat this in about 10 minutes? Yeah. And I look forward to seeing that pretty soon. Because you did finish 7B, right? This room looks terrible? Yes. Nah. I believe in you. You will crush it. So yeah, so then next Celeste stream, hopefully we'll be seeing you in this room as well. Boop, 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 bah. Beat this about 10 years ago? Wait, was this game even out in 2014? The entirety of core is great. This room and one other, bane of your existence. Gotcha. What, are you trying to tell me I shouldn't believe everything I read on the internet? But I read on the internet that everything on the internet is true. Like the North American house hippo. Well, it's a 1998 game, of course. So sorry. How could I forget? No, you're right. I do remember playing this on DOS. Good times. I can see the pixels. Of course it's old. Yep. Oh. Obviously this game is... Yeah, no, exactly. Man. Things that would definitely be a sort of, a just for Johan stream, but I'd still force upon y'all anyways. I say, as someone who tries to be very clear, no one is ever required to stick around. But, things that I would force upon y'all. I should see if I can get a disk drive, an external disk drive, so I can play some of my old CD games. And I should try doing Dungeon Siege. I don't think I've got my old save, so it would be from the very beginning, which would hurt because it is a painful, slow grind. I think that would be fun. And I would love to whip out Freelancer, which I think that was an early 2000s game. I don't actually remember. I do also probably still kicking around somewhere have a copy of Descent, which is like a sort of like free... It's not as free-flying as Freelancer is, but I think it's somewhat reminiscent of Doom. I say very nervously, knowing that Quote really enjoys Doom, so I might be very off base. But it's sort of a, like, you're going around in tunnels, sort of shoot 'em up type thing, but as a little ship. It could be fun to pull out some of those. Marsh will do some Marsh testing, and Marsh gets his shit together. Hell yeah. I did, even though, man, I do not think it was good streaming content. I did have a lot of fun the first 12-hour stream playing some Rogue, and just, like, seeing how much roguelikes have evolved. Oh, I'm sure my laptop won't blow up. Oh, definitely, with all of these mods. Okay, that was pretty perfect. 176. Sir? Sir? We would like to ask you to calm down, sir. Which boss do you think you should make next in 3D print? Ooh. I feel like Sir Solar would probably be one of the easier ones, as, like, just an orb. But I think one that I would be, like... I think the one that I would have the most fun seeing would probably be, the Lighthouse. Heat Beam. I realize this probably sounds like a very strange conversation to anyone who has not been around, for March streams. March is a game made by Silver, which we've been playing a lot on stream. Very fun little game where you play as a miniature marshmallow, brought to life, fighting to find a potion to hopefully return to your blessed state of non-existence. Heat Beam could work, but has a lot of changing colors. True. I guess that's more of just a, I think lighthouses are cool. It's just a circle is tough and didn't need a stand. Yeah, no, that's fair. Because with 3D printing, you would probably need to print it. You would probably need to print it with scaffolding and then, like, cut some stuff off. It's been a while. Squirm? Oh, well, yeah. Fair enough, since that's literally just, hey, there's your excuse. There's your excuse to get the pink PLA, right? Oh, ooh-wee you. I'm thinking Miku Miku? Yep, there we go. I'm thinking Miku Miku, ooh-wee you. But the box is the easiest. Oh! Oh, right! Yeah, attic box, doi. 44% of all Hollow Knight mods. Uno? Are you okay? Do you need help? We can stage an intervention. Whoop. Now the question is, will the game launch? A mighty fine question, that one. Time to read manga. Nice! Oh my god. Pain! Whoop, whoop, whoop. Like, sometimes I am nailing that. Thriving. Moisturized. In my own lane. No! Yeah, no, exactly. Why not get all 100%? Because that way, I mean, you know, you can just ignore the ones that you don't like. You were gonna do that, uh-oh, so what stopped you? Whoop, whoop, whoop. No! Oh man! I am not able to get a good first jump off there. Wanting to have storage space? Uno, I literally have the storage space on my machine to download Nier. Now, in fairness, that's because a lot of it was already full, but I think it was 80 gigs. So, if I can do it, you can too. Oh man, I was in the rhythm and I committed a little too long Whoa. Oh my god, HP bars in Hollow Knight? Crazy. I accidentally increased the face size for March on the software, and it's terrifying. Oh, please share. Whoa. No! Yeah, that was not good timing. Wasn't just now, I don't have a peg. Oh, no worries. No worries. But yeah, no, so some of the, like, accidental things that get done while modeling or doing art are some of the most beautifully heinous. Whoop, whoop. Oh, too far. Oh. Just like the lava rises, so does my rage. No! I tried to press A, the jump button, to grab. That's not how that works. Use the bug to take extra damage. There we go. So see? There we go. Not getting too much benefit from the bug. Put in front of the 3D print Marsha show. Please, please do. A is not grab. Waha. I'm so afraid of what this face. Thank you, Silver. Thank you, Silver. That's... I needed that in my life. He looks Canadian. Good South Park there. Oh my, well, so the mini March cube is one cubic inch, right? So quite small. That's oh my god. You sleep, meow. Meow. Good night, Carsey. Thank you. Oh, that's blessed. I guess it's technically blurst, right? What do you want it compared to? A monster can? Wait, was it Monster that Tim... Oh no, it was Rockstar. I was like, the other day, Tim was thinking that there was like a particular, energy drink that, was like only in the Netherlands, which was, no, incorrect. Oh, real marshmallow? Ooh, nice. Although there are different sizes of marshmallow. Want to see if you can beat Chapter 8 B-side from the checkpoint I'm currently at. It would be a bit behind before you. I mean, genuinely go for it. Pug has absolutely dunked on us that way. So, feel free. Am I having fun in the core? You know what? I am having fun. We've had some lovely conversations about the nature of lava and burning alive while suffering through probably not quite an equivalent pain, but a similar one. So, yes, I'm having a fantastic time, Epic Kitty. Welcome in. Whoop. Oh, but yeah, so how's it going for you? We're doing this. I think we'll switch over to Nier after we finish this room, but that might be a while yet. Last room in Chapter 8 B-side is your favorite room in the game at the moment. Obviously can't elaborate, but still. Okay, well then, we're getting closer. Oh wait, crap. I just realized, if there's a B-side for this, this means, oh no. There's a cassette somewhere in here. I've just been so focused on making this work. Oh no! No mistakes were made! Man. That, man. I think there's just a B-side? I don't think there's just a B-side, but just the realization of that hurts me. Well, if I missed it already, I will be sad. Ah, okay. Monster March. They did the Monster March. They did the march. Can we get... No, that's probably intellectual property problems, but I would love the Monster March for Halloween. But okay, damn, yeah, the small one's so tiny. You could just, you could just... Marsh ice cube tray? Mm-hmm. Taking exercise class and regretting it? Ooh, dear. Yeah, that's, I mean, good on you for doing that. Similar to, just like Orisk has been doing a lot more exercise and hiking, like, huge ups. It takes a lot, but it is important. I've been struggling a lot with some of my exercise because a lot of my friends who I would go on walks with, which was nope, I did it too fast, but we're getting better at that part. So basically a lot of my like, oh hey, let's just go for a walk today has gone away. So I'm trying to get into the habit of enjoying solo walks again, but even just something as simple as that, it can take a fair bit. So I can't imagine a whole lot of actually pushing yourself as much as possible. Gonna start core A side, wanna see how far I get before I beat this room? Go for it. Got multiple people's skin in the game. Hey, welcome in, JMR. How is it going? We're currently trying to get through this room of 8A before we switch over to our other game for the day. But we're having fun, and we'll probably get absolutely lapped by two of the other folks in chat. How's it going for you? Push-ups, you're absolute below. How do you hold yourself partially up with bent arms? What the heck? Oh, okay, so push-ups are something that... Push-ups I used to absolutely loathe. I got a lot better with them by trying to force myself to do... I've always heard them called, like, military style, but... Have you ever done, basically, a push-up with your elbows in, tucked up against your body? Those suck out loud, but at least for me, they helped me feel a lot better when I was doing them, quote-unquote, normally. You can't tell if you're weak or if your form is just terrible. Gotcha. Oh, great, found me through the Lingo VODs, decided to create a Twitch account to check in. Oh, sick, thank you, JMR. My god, the mythical found me on YouTube. I'm glad that those were enjoyable. We will still be doing some Lingo custom stuff going forward, but yeah, we absolutely Twitch is a lot of it. I mostly use YouTube as a VOD place, but I'm as I stream less because I will have a part-time job soon to make things fit. I'll probably be doing some more pre-recorded stuff. And it's cool to know that people are actually watching the YouTube, and that it was enough to get you to make a Twitch account. So yeah, we're just chilling with, it was one of the, oh, Celeste was one of the first games you ever played, oh sick! That's awesome! I feel like this would be a tough but fun introduction to games. Like, obviously the biggest factor is just you haven't exercised, and in the past, yep, and you'll get better, absolutely, hugely correct. If I may make recommendations that worked for me, does not necessarily work for everyone else, but things that helped me, if you can take things from it, just finding, in addition to doing, like, the exercise class, find daily movement that is nice for you. Something that I did that worked really well for me until I started waking up roommates. Jumping jacks, really nice body weight exercise that you can just kind of do while waiting for other stuff. I think that's a really nice way to just sort of add a little bit of cardio into your day. And just trying to find some things that make it less of a chore and more of like a little activity that you can fit in here and there. And just get through all of the content? Hot damn! That's super impressive, JMR. I'm still struggling with this, and while I would not say that I'm super experienced with games, it's definitely not the first I've played, so I feel like I should be doing better. Hollow Knight, The End is Nigh, Celeste, your first 3 real games shaped your taste, I think. I think those are good ones. I don't know End is Nigh, but Hollow Knight, I played through for the first time, relatively recently, and it seems pretty sick, and some similar things. Yeah, great choices. I'll need to take a look at End is Nigh then. As it stands, push-ups are one of the ones that you just feel the worst? Yeah. I think part of why push-ups suck the most in particular, is it's using a lot of muscles that you don't do normally. Like sit-ups and whatnot, there are times where you engage your core. The number of times that you actually, like, are using your arms to support your body weight, like pushing out, very rare. It helps with other stuff, but it's just engaging all of those at once, I think, is not the norm. 3 hard games, that's quite an intro to gaming. And yet, it seems you stuck around, so yes, it can work. If your personality syncs up well with it, perfect. The End is Nigh by Edmund McMillan. Brutal platformer, chose it because it was from the creator of TBOI. TBOI. I'm guessing it's the something else. Oh, Binding of Isaac! Oh, sick, okay. Binding of Isaac, game that I have played a fair bit of and enjoy, but need to probably look up a guide to see how the hell to unlock new things. No, that seems like a fantastic lineup for getting into stuff. Now man, I need to think about, I don't even remember what my first, like, real game was. Because, like, there's a big separation between when I was younger and now, because there was a good many years between, like, my young days and then this current batch of, like, playing games, because I would say Hades, which I started playing around, probably around this time last year, so just, like, 2 or 3 months before starting streaming. That was probably what I would consider sort of my, like, first real game back. But no, I don't even know if I would remember what the first game, like, absolute first game I played would be. First game you remember genuinely feeling good at was Super Mario Galaxy. That was such a childhood staple of mine that you wrote a song about. Oh, that's fun! Enjoy it enough that you make other art about it. That's super cool. Puzzle went from 3-bean to a 4-bean. Oh dear god. Hey, we're on the same room. Oh no. Hey, we're no longer on the same room. No! I got so close that one time. First real games, Dance Dance Revolution and Spyro the Dragon. Oh, okay. I had like a little Spyro handheld thing a while back. I don't think it was real Spyro though. But nice. Found when you were starved for lingo content. Peak BS puzzle game. Thanks, Isley. Yes. Yeah, lingo was 100% something that a lot of chat has was saying you should try lingo, and I think compared to Like Bob Is You, it is very much more my taste. So, huzzah! Also, some random mobile game that I think was called Nemesis. Haven't been able to find it again, but I remember it distinctly. It was a tilt control game where you had this disc-shaped character that you slid around. Interesting. Interesting. Oh my god, you know what? I just remembered what my first ever game was. It was Age of Empires 2. Oh, man. Yeah. Because that was one that my dad was really interested in, so ended up playing that. I almost forgot because I played so much Age of Empires 3 later on. I got a number of my like high school friends interested in it, but no, AoE 2 was a really big part of my childhood. Maybe that's why I enjoy strategy games a lot. Even though, and that's I think I've started to love like turn-based strategy more than real time, but what? No. Yeah, 2 health. Beating a level hit list would get you a gold rank. Deathless would get you a silver rank, and with deaths you would get a bronze rank. Okay. Sometimes there would be jump pads that would launch you into the air. Nice. Interesting. Well, I hope you find it again. Being able to find, like, old nostalgic games is super cool. Core done. No! On the bright side, I still have 0 clue how long the core is because damn, you blazed through that. Oh, has anyone else seen the video where a guy recovers the Domino's Pizza app featuring Hatsune Miku? Like Talking about recovery of lost media. What a cool thing. That's projects that I would enjoy doing. Whoop, whoop, if I recall correctly, there were 11 levels and the map screen looked like a spiral. Okay. Huh. Reading the instruction manual that came with the harmonica, I love this phrase. Oh dear. We can blow through these holes blues, rock, and jazz, and other styles of music. Oh, that's peak. We can blow through these holes. Maybe don't hold jump at the ice ladder part? It's... So you don't just... You mean that part? Or the second ice ladder? So on that one, you need to, like, feather jump, and on the upper one, you don't just hold jump, but you also can't not hold jump. Yeah, it's... All of these, you can't just do one or the other. It's like, it's a little bit of the in-between evilness. Oh yeah, absolutely. Basically my policy with game, sorry, you're saying for Celeste gameplay, sorry, games, yes, always feel free to recommend games. That is something where I've got a list that I'm working from, but I always am happy to take new bits under advisement. If it's about how to play Celeste, give me a little bit more with this. I know I've been on this for a while, but I feel like on the ice ladder, I have just been starting to figure out what I want to do, so I still want to keep up with the experimentation. Core B-side time. Oh god. Whoop. And I appreciate you asking first. Not about the ice ladder? Oh, is it about a prior bit? If it's about a prior bit, go for it, because that's something where I feel I've got it fairly dialed in, so if it's a refinement, awesome. Whoop. One level called Crossfire centered around moving through thin corridors and not getting hit by the fireballs being slowly shot from the wall behind you. This isn't... When you say it was like a spiral, it wasn't like a hexagon-shaped spiral, right? So you're carefully controlling your pace to stay between the fireballs. Oh, spooky. Don't think so? Okay. I did not play a lot of mobile games, but there was one that was... I think it was called, like, Super Hexagon, which... I don't... Just the way you were describing it, something was ringing a bell, so... I was thinking that there might have... Because you said that you think it was called Nemesis, so I'm like, maybe it was something. Long time since you played it. Yeah, no. As I just wanted to make sure that if there was an inkling, but crash, that I wasn't going to accidentally, wasn't gonna hold out on it. Puff Pug was playing Celeste with you on CelesteNet, so he can testify to their skills. Oh no, I wholeheartedly believe that Pug is crushing it. Isn't Super Hexagon a rhythm game? Is it? I don't know. I never played. It was something I always saw other people do that. You really should be dashing more during these sections. You usually only need one dash before you reach another dash crystal, so make good use of the other to increase consistency. That's fair. I am the type of person I will take that under advisement. Please do not feel offended if I don't. Because I am very much the type of person, if I am playing a game that has, like, consumable items, I will save them forever. Because what if I need them in the future? So it is something where I think dashes feel a little similar to me, where I'm like, I don't want to waste these. But yes, no, being a little more free with the dashes probably would improve my ability to do stuff, but... Whoop. Oh, crap. I had it if I had just waited for a moment. It's the only a few potions left effect. Yep, even up to 99. It's hard to use what you might need, even if you know you won't. Yep, it's like when I've done a section enough that I feel confident in I can do this thing, it's a little easier to, like, reevaluate what I do and don't need. Like, for there, I feel pretty confident on this chunk. Whoop. My dash use. Like, I could maybe use some more here? Because, yeah, we get the dash crystal there, I'm just usually not using it, but I also feel when I was dashing on the ice ball ladder earlier, dashing was... What? Oh, I need to go to the left. Whoops. Dashing was getting me out of the rhythm irrecoverably. Oh, see you for now, Sade's Y2? Alright. Fairly well. Yeah, I will not still be Celeste in an hour, but I will still be streaming in an hour. But no worries, get some good rest. Thanks for hanging out, Nobo. Yeah, and there's a photo of the instructions on Discord. We will absolutely take a look. Ah. How much B-side spams fire and ice balls? It's gonna be a pain. Oh no. Alright. Actually gonna play the modded Hollow Knight? That's probably for the best. Okay. Harmonica instructions. This is so lovely. Okay, so we can do. 10-hole harmonica easy instructions. 10-hole instructions with a W, right? So 10-hole harmonica. I've got an old harmonica sitting around somewhere. Maybe harmonica stream. So, oh god, it will take it over an hour to load. God, A-tone is blowing. Oh, the photo was not that bad on your phone. I think part of it is also just like zooming in, and Discord definitely does a lot of compression on photos because they're trying to not spend too much money. The 10-hole harmonica. 10-hole harmonica, each well containing 2 reeds, 2 tone. Breathing is a tone is blowing. We can blow through these holes blues, rock, and jazz, and other styles of music. Speaking of 10-hole... I love the voice that this is written in. Speaking of 10-hole harmonica chords, where the first brief look? It is divided into 12 different chords. These major chords from A tuned in G, also including their rise. Tone, pound sign, octathorpe, or falling tone. Sharp symbol, or wait, no, flat symbol. Sorry, so sharp and flat, okay. We do not see a chord was afraid. 10-hole harmonica, very small difference between the various tones, but the level of sound. God, this needs core B-sides completed. Hot damn, meow, I am impressed. Wonder what language the writer of these instructions speaks natively? Yeah, that, I would be curious. I'm guessing AI translated, but no, fantastic job, Magic. That's, yeah. One day, maybe I'll get there. I'm trying to, I can't quite do the cadence, but, Loading Ready Run, who I love for sketch comedy, there's a Dave Spokesman character where this feels like that kind of cadence. We do not see a chord was afraid. 10-hole harmonica, very small difference between the various tones. But the level of sound? Different, so to say, you just have to learn a certain tone of harmonica, then you will blow all of the tune. Blow all of the tune? Hell yeah. Different tone harmonica with different instruments fit. AGD, tune playing guitar when appropriate. BFG when adjusted for playing keyboard performance. B flat, F, and E flat playing solo or blow when adjusted for trumpets. D sharp, B, F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp are used in some other orchestration. Ooh, with the ellipses. Other information, online query. Fantastic. Super absorbent. Blow suck. Super blow. This is gold quote. Thank you. Thank you. Super blow. Oh, that is some 10 out of 10 stuff. Started from the last chapter as it was closest to their current spot, but yeah, I think it was still sort of faster starting randomly without trading. That's, yeah, hot damn. Now this is the content I come for in Johan streams. Exactly. Watching Johan play Celeste? Nah. Watching Johan read weirdly translated English from a harmonica instruction that quote sent in chat? Yes. You would miss the super absorbent the way I killed you. I'm so glad. No, that's genuinely, if I'll post some stuff in the Discord after stream. Oh wait, hold on. I'm going to make myself a note. Dave Spokesman sketches. I am going to post some of that. Loading Ready Run. If people enjoy that kind of humor, and a lot of my humor, I am going to be perfectly honest, a decent chunk of my personality and humor style is shaped by watching far too much Loading Ready Run as a comfort thing. If you enjoy the stuff I do, go watch them. They do it better with more people. Wait, I'm still on this room? Yes. I mean, I am highly distractible, but also, I'm just not that great. As I will frequently say, you do not watch Johan for good gameplay. You watch Johan for someone who yaps while trying very hard. A tip? If it is a tip about refining the things that we've already done, I'm feeling pretty confident about my ability to complete the room, so, whoop. Basically, as long as it's not about, like, the ice ladder, like this part, which I do keep messing up, that is one that I'm still sort of grappling with, but if it's something else around this, go for it. Did learn that blowing and sucking actually do result in different chords, so it was a useful manual? Oh, interesting. Huh. I did not know that. Is it because they're like, the sound chamber gets sort of inverted? It's a different way to do the ice ladder? Then let's hold off on that a little bit. I would love to actually get through the ice ladder because it feels within my grasp at this point. If it is getting to a point where I am getting to the point of I might give up for the day, that's usually around when I'm like, okay, let's get some extra insight in this. So thank you for asking, and if I get to the point where I'm going to give up on it for the day, I will absolutely ask. Because at least for me, that's like a big part of why I enjoy Jump King, and part of why I'm still enjoying the gameplay of Celeste, even though the story was definitely... Ah, man. I need to time that just a little bit better so that I actually hit the crystal. But a big part of why I enjoy it is because it is a huge struggle. And a lot of the games that I have played in more recent years for myself that aren't like strategy games are ones where I have basically just sort of caved and looked things up because I'm just trying to like get through them. And that's something that I really don't like about myself. And that might also be part of why I hadn't actually really thought about that. That might be part of why I take a bit of issue with Baba, is because a lot of times I think they are just genuinely above my ability to grasp them. So I'm feeling like I'm having to fairly consistently get assistance. Which, you know, I want to continue building my skills of figuring the stuff out, doing the problem solving. I say as someone who disavows a love of puzzle games. Made the slowest loading bar ever. Oh, I'm sure that some of the intentionally terrible UI engineering has probably made worse ones. Okay. Zoom, zoom. Jump over. There we go. There we go. Okay. I knew we could do it. So I am curious at this point, Magic Meowkins. What is the alternate way of doing that? Thank you. Yes. We got there. So how would I do that differently? Can you, like, instead of going back and forth across them, do you like go around the outside or something? Or but whew, it's like it was on the edge, but I knew we could grasp it. This seems spooky, that the lava surrounding us. Yeah, no, it just wasn't looking the way I did it would have. Oh, is the way that you've done it before. Okay. No worries. That's generally a good assumption if I'm taking a while on a room, is I'm just bad. Okay. I did say that after that room we would probably switch over, but I'm intrigued by this. Love this gimmick section, it's so cool. I'm enjoying the, like... Oh, does it... So, okay, so it raises, but then that lowers? Oh! Oh, interesting. So we're having to ride that. I have made several mistakes. Oh, interesting. No, I hadn't picked up on that, but that's, yeah, that is neat as a, so we're having to thread the needle, so to speak. Hey, I should have waited. Boop, boop. Ooh, okay. That felt neat until I died. Okay. Yeah, right, out of dashes. Now you have to manage when to choose to flip the switch as well. Yup. Oh, crap. I love getting just absolutely doinged like that, but it seems to be a poor decision for my long-term health. Or I suppose Madeline's long-term health. Okay. That was... I hope that my noises of panic are delightful and not as annoying as I feel that they probably are. Oh, you're back. Wait, it hasn't been an hour, has it? Fun fact, during your core B-side speedrun, you were like fully submerged in the ice and somehow just barely able to make it to the next room. Ice was drowning you on the run to the door. Oh god. Back Johan noises like bump bump ba da bump bump. No, more the like. Oh god. I think this is why I find this section easier. It requires focusing on two things at once, you and the lava ice, which you're good at doing. Ah. Johan, notoriously good at focusing on multiple things at once. Boop. Truly a dance? A dance of fire and ice, perhaps? Boop. I don't know, I've never been one for dancing. Would've... much prefer the, Song of Fire and Ice, right? I say, having never actually read the books and only watched the show like a heathen. Stop predicting us. Well, what if you're just so predictable? Mwahahaha. Okay. What? I need to jump up to hit that. Whoop, whoop. No, no, no. Okay. Also, how can I predict you if there isn't a prediction up? Slightly miscalculated when telling me that time. The Johan grows smarter. I almost said wiser, but I don't think that's necessarily what that is. Oh, the amount of time. Okay. I was more just like I've got a timer. I was mostly joking, but like, oh, like goddamn, if that was an hour, I have been doing worse than I thought. Me. I want to play I want to make sure I play Nier in a day. Also me. Yeah, but it feels like we've got momentum. Yeah. Oh, Sigma's live. Nice. Tell him that I'm rooting for his beans. Good. Okay. No. Woohoo! So then we've got to grab onto the side? No. So. Okay. Ah! Core B-side down. Hot damn! We have some fantastic players in chat. Maybe you can complete this before you beat this C-side core. Oh no. 17 minutes. Ah! Y'all are killing it. And by it, apparently, I mean me. Yeah, no, if you are that fast, but we'll see. Ah! I'm also not going to guarantee that I will complete this today, but we'll allow that one, but that's a... No, honestly, that was a, that was a, honestly, peak auto mod comedy. No, it's okay. It's okay, Pug. We're totally fine if you want to beat the D-side core. Woohoo! That is part of why there is part of me that's fond of the, like, cheap and best viewers. Because it's like, oh, that gives us a good comedy. You think you saw what the Automod got there? Uh-huh. If you think you see it, I would bet that you probably do. Man. Feels like we need to save a dash there. Elite 8D. It will be a great time. Yep. Yes, indeed, the problem was with your choice of, how to indicate the accomplishment. Whoa. No! Okay. What? Why do I do this to myself? Well, now I've got Ain't No Rest for the Wicked stuck in my head, which is not the worst thing in the world, but... Oh, there ain't no rest for the wicked, money don't grow on trees. Oh! Stunts are stumped! B-sides are a modded series of levels that are just immensely difficult. Gotcha. Because difficulty equals fun! Uh-huh. Oh, it's D for difficulty, right? Oh god, my left arm is having trouble. Is there a way to spoiler redact? I don't think there is on Twitch. Just genuinely, thank you for letting me know. Go ahead and ask. I can just gloss over. Found a way to print better? Nice. I'm very good at not processing information. As stupid as that might sound. Whoop, whoop. So what's the way? Cut the march in two halves and connect them together with a dowel. Okay. Oh, so rather than doing the full print, gotcha. So it's something that pieces them. So you could probably even have slightly hollow march. Now just guess what your shortcut for Lumafly Hollow Knight is. I have no earthly idea. Hollow Knight shortcuts were not a thing that I did much of. Whoop, whoop. What? Ah! Nope. So there isn't a rough base. Oh, that's what you're saying. So the middle gets to be, the rough sides, and then, so middle gets to be the rough sides, and then the outside is all smooth because it's not the piece that has to get pried off. Makes sense. The last room was 7D, the timer. The one per chapter is at 25 hours. I've been playing it for more than a day and haven't beat it. Help. Ah, so me with Jump King. The help that you receive is we believe in you, Pug. True, so the middle is rough, but that doesn't matter because it's the middle. No, exactly, because you can deal with that better as a scene. That was not a critique of it, that was a, oh, so that's the bit that becomes rough now, because there will always be a rough side, unless you are a god of sanding. What else can we do to help Pug? I mean, genuinely, just turn on the Jump King playlist, and then you'll feel better about how long it's taking you to beat this, right? We're not sanding poor Marsh. Why not? I say this as someone who has had sand in my face before. It's not the worst thing in the world. My name you made is what the hell is a D's Nuts mod until you find a better funny Hollow Knight meme? Okay. Have I been spoiled about anything in Celeste? I mean, probably ostensibly. I have heard many weird names like a, I don't know, Super Blooper Wave Dash, something or other. Things that sound like absolute nonsense to me. So it's like, I'm aware that there's a lot more than I've engaged with, but it's all in one side of the old ink brain, out the other. What the D's Nuts mods does? I do not know. Oh, come on. Johan knows C-sides. You're doing 8C? Oh dear. Okay, cool. Won't mention the spoiler then. Okay. Yeah, it's like, I have heard the word seaside mentioned a number of times. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's modded or if it's part of the actual game and it's something that we'll eventually figure out if there's other collectibles to get, but it replaces all the dialogue in the game with D's Nuts. That's unfortunate for a game that has pretty good dialogue. Core Seaside complete. Hell yeah. That's terrifying. You started that, I think, while I was in this room. Guess who is not able to control their breath well enough to play a wind instrument? Perhaps you? Seasides are seasides, that's all you get to know. Yup. TG magic, indeed. That's, I mean, literally in the time it's taken me to try and get one room. Cruising. Which is fun, right? It's cool to see. Oh, there we go. The progress that people make. Oh god, feathers. I don't like the feathers. I mean, they're neat, but oh god. Yeah, I enjoy what the feathers represent in the story, and I think it was a cool mechanic when we did the, like, breathing for the panic attacks, but I feel so wildly out of control when using them. Oh god! No! Like your cycles? I don't even know what the cycles are. Oh god. That was bad because I bumped the wall. I like to play my bicycles. I like to play my bikes. The ones in chapter 3. What? What are, I don't know what the cycles are, though. So, there's something from chapter 3? No! Wait, hold up. What if I'm using the left stick with my right hand, which is probably going to result in my doom, but bicycles in chapter 2? Ah, yes, of course. Or in 3. Wow, I looked at the number 3, and I, honest to God, read the number 2. No! No. Who gave you permission to go that way? Fun fact, you can stop inputting movement and it will actually slow you down. Of course, not to stop you, but the slowdown is nice, the feather. Oh! So you mean we don't need to constantly ride the lightning? It doesn't slow down everything else, though. But that, so that we can actually think a little bit more about where we're going? Insane. That is a fun fact. Look at all of these things about the mechanics that I did not recognize. If I make a Mark shot glass, would you take a shot of tequila from it? I mean, I guess? I don't know if I've ever had tequila. I don't know if I've even actually, like, taken a shot of anything. I'm much more a fan of learning how to brew beer and mead than I am actually consuming it. Well, the water and lava still put pressure on you. Yep, and the feather timer, of course, but if you manage to find a spot to use it, yeah, no, that's like, that is a thing that I did not know about. Whoop. Or take a shot of milk, because you know marshmallow. Silver, I'm giving you a look of confusion and consternation. Why milk and marshmallow? Is there something about the production of marshmallows that I am unfamiliar with? I did not know milk was involved, that there was lactose. Can't really use it here, nor in most places with feathers, but in a few places it really helps. Oh, as I had no knowledge of it. Like, there's a couple of places where it's like, I can take a moment there so that I don't accidentally panic. It's also, in fairness, I don't actually know what I thought would happen if I did stop using input with the feather, but I think I just kind of always assumed you would fall. There's just part of my brain that's like, oh, it's an airplane. You have to keep your finger on the throttle. Note, please never let Johan fly a plane, I say as someone who has looked into flight school. Ooh, that was a lot smoother, I say. Ironically, feathers are the most panicky piece of movement in Celeste, right? No, it's like, it's in the story when you're having to, like, breathe to do the thing. Super cute. I think a fantastic, fantastic way of handling panic as a mechanic in a game. Absolutely miserable for this part. Who uses keyboard? Celeste, feathers suck. So that's the thing. So I think I mentioned, I played probably about half an hour of Celeste when I first got it a few years ago. And I couldn't do it. I was doing keyboard. I got a controller, and the first thing I did with it was play Celeste. So, hell yeah. How do you use the code to change the game? Right, and that's... I'm still not confident. I guess, I thought I was going to get to it over the weekend. I did not. Pug, I can send you something. I was reading an article, that was suggesting that you can use games that are made in Unity. You should be able to unpack from, I think, the DLL into basically a Unity file that you can use for modding. So I could send you something on that, because that's what I would be looking at trying to do, and that would not require Silver to do anything additional for it. I obviously would still want to clear it with you. Making sure that you are cool with what we're doing, but I've got the article up. I have not read it that much. It's something that it's more of a brain project than I have been able to do, except for the I turned that into the weird trivia thing. But that I think is probably the main route to doing it, because I was trying to read, like, how do I, as a game developer, make something moddable, right? How much you can change in the code to make it harder, because there are a lot of attacks that spawn because of Unity particle effects or from animation. Right. The code itself does not... The code itself is not the entirety of the Unity game, right? Because a lot of it is other stuff. But I think if the unpacking thing is correct, because a lot of things were saying, oh, modding for Unity games is super easy. So we will see, because I would like to be able to mess around with that. But whoop. Yeah, no, it is not just the code things. Spawn enemy +1. Whoop. Okay. Whoop. Feather. Ah. I could have made that work. It's just a little too slow. As someone who plays controller on console, feathers suck. Fair enough. Someone who plays controller on PC, feathers suck. Conclusion. Feathers rock. Obviously, the preponderance of the evidence. What? Oh no. No, 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 no. Hey. No! As someone who uses a keyboard and is oddly good at feathers, feathers are cool. Yeah. As someone who doesn't struggle with them, it's fun. Wahoo! Tip for anyone interested in streaming, never watch the viewer count. At the same time, I do enjoy it somewhat because I'm not too bothered by it. I find it very funny that the other room, folks stuck around for, what, I mean like an hour, hour and a half on one room doing that. But hit the feathers, do that poorly, people don't truck with that. Which, there are always so many other things. Looking at viewer count and trying to draw conclusions from it is a terrible idea, but it's funny to make up stories in your head. It's like, oh, people can't abide when feathers are done wrong. Woo! Those are definitely more tightly spaced, and I've already used most of my brain power on the getting there, so that's gonna be tough. I think skill, yes, but for me, probably luck in a lot of ways of just hitting a run where I'm still in the zone. Ah! Ooh! I almost did the thing that I've done so many times, where I complete the really hard thing, and I get excited, so I take my hands off my controller and celebrate, but I haven't actually cleared the room yet or gotten to the stable point. I didn't. Actually, I did, but I was able to rescue it. But that was horrific. Okay, so this is the B-side room. Whoa. Only a minor heart attack. Yeah. Whoop. Oh. God, this is going to be hell. Boom. 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 Whoa. Okay. Boom. 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 Ah. Oh, I do not like. Boom. 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 Hmm. Boom. 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 Ah. Just need to focus on the player, the rhythm of the blocks, and the giant ice and lava covering half your screen. Good luck, and chat! Boom. 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 Part of it, I'm using my dashes way too early, I think. Boom. 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 Ah! The bombs are like ASMR to you. I'm glad. I'm glad those are nice. They are my strategy for the B-side rooms, for the cassette rooms. Boom. 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 Nope. I lost it. Boom. 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 Try to play the A side just to see, and you're at the room I'm at right now? Okay. Boom. 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 Okay. So I haven't figured out I'm trying to focus too much on the rhythm and haven't figured out how I want to deal with the switches themselves. Boom. 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 Too early. So we want to go up here. So I think we need to hit the first switch. Boom. 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 We need to hit the first switch and then the second. We don't need to necessarily hit every switch, but I think those two are best for us, so... Boom. Boom. So I'm kind of aiming for the second one that way, or do I go for the first? Well, let's try aiming for the first. Boom. 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 No, so we... Is there one in there that I'm missing? Boom. 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 Ah, so we hit each of those and then we jump off those. Boom. 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 Too late. Boom. 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 Oh, we don't need to dash there. Boom. 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 There we go. Bump, bump, bump. Our way to the end. From starting at the point where the rising lava appears at each side. Uh-huh. Oh, we're in slow-mo? Ooh, we're drifty. Beat every side before I beat the level. Yep. Which is mighty impressive. I have the mandatory B-side. This is it? This is what's at the center of all this? It's so empty and vast. Oh! Oh! We float! Oh my god! She floats! Oh, this is awesome. Oh, this is so gentle. I love the sound as well. Screen wrap, yeah! And you can't die. Oh, this feels so comfy, especially after all of the terrible things we've done to get here. Wow. Yet it feels nostalgic somehow. And peaceful. Drifted in. Awesome! Hell yeah. We got the heart! Platform sounds are also really pretty, right? It's just the like sort of light ethereal tingling sound. Oh, and also mandatory crystal heart. Oh my god, and you're totally right. You can move the camera around a little. Oh, that's super fun. That's an effect that I want to play around with a lot. As someone who does some web, I do more development than design, but I love doing images on different layers so that you get that like huge sense of depth. Oh, that's so good, and that's so comfy. That's so comfy. Now it's time for farewell. Yeah, no, we're going back. We're gonna get some Nemesis berries, and oh god, there were 3. There's 1 berry that I know we gave up on, but so there were 2 that we just straight up didn't see. Oh no. But yeah, so we will definitely we will be going back and get the moon. But yeah, we'll I think future Celeste streams, I want to go back, I want to get some of the berries, I want to fill those in because very important. And it still, this kills me. It kills me that we went back to get all the berries and then I missed 1 on chapter 1A. Beaten farewell like 12 times, you're normal? Oh, definitely. But yeah, so I think we'll go back, we'll try and get some of the berries, and we'll try and we'll basically get some of the berries in the B-sides, and then do some of the B-sides. I don't know if I'll do every B-side before farewell, but that seems appropriate. That's super cool. The ending of Core was really nice. This, we're gonna go into our break, and what we're gonna do for that is, we'll take our break, we'll come back, I wanna watch the March speedrun vid, Silver, when we're back from the break, sort of. The people who are not interested they will not have to stick around. And then we'll be doing some Nier for probably hour and a half, somewhere in there. But yeah, so that will be the plan. But taking a moment to sort of decompress with the game. You should look at the start of Core B-side. Oh, okay, sure. You're way too curious what berry I'm missing, please. No, we're not going to be doing that today. We will do that on a future one. Is there something where you can see? Is there something where you can see it? If I just go in, you'll be able to tell which one it is, or because I'm not going to. Oh. Oh no. Oh dear. There's a thing in the boss menu. Okay. Then yes, we can do that real quick. That's crap. So 10 more crystal hearts. All right. Then return to map. Yes. That's gonna be a while yet. Ah, so it's somewhere in here? Or is that the bit that needs to be looked at? Yeah, so Core B-side requires every B-side except for Core, of course, and every A-side. Insane of it, really. So I'm guessing it was the bit that was out there that was important. Because that it looks like there's an actual sequence of the berries since it skipped one. So I'm missing the middlemost berry in Crossing. Got it. All right. Gonna look for the 5th one on your own file to check what one it is. All right. Literally the middle of the crossroads. Yep. I always got confused about it in lingo, but crash. But yeah, so we'll take a break and come back with the speedrun vid and Nier. But just taking a moment, that last room did such a good job of feeling so gentle. And that's like, yes, the difficulty of Celeste is somewhat fun. It is not the draw for me to this game in the same way. Like, Jump King I played because I know that's a challenge. I want to go back and I want to finish a difficult game about climbing because that's part of the draw. I literally don't know how to proceed with the chunk I'm on. But what I really love about this game is that the art is done so beautifully, and the game feels very soft in the aesthetic, even when the difficulty is very hard. I love the story of it, but that last room I think is just such a great example of how they use the interactivity of the game to make it to convey very pleasant things. Like, I still am such a huge fan of trying to control the feather for, like, representing the panic attack, because it is so incredible to me that this game is able to try and tackle mental health as, like, an underlying thing, when so much of the game, so much of what you're doing is not about the mental health, but that's, like, the excuse for it, and they handle it in such a good way, whereas so many games and, you know, movies and books do such a poor job of dealing with it. That impresses me so much, and that they can convey such gentleness in the mechanics is really cool to me. So, huge fan. That's super cool. You know what berry I'm missing and you see why? Uh-oh. Probably a hidden one then. Yeah, the story of Celeste is awesome, right? I'm really curious if Farewell will give us more insight as to, like, why she's climbing the mountain, but at the same time, the more I'm sitting with it and wondering, the more I'm kind of okay with us not knowing exactly, like, you know, what brought her to the mountain, who was on the other end of that phone call, because that's not necessarily that's not who she is. That's one of her actions, and that's what drove her. What we really care about with Madeline is that something hurt her, or she hurt herself in some way, and she's doing this to work through it. Wrote an essay about some of the smaller themes that aren't quite the big overarching theme, like the deal with the Mirror Temple. Oh, yeah, okay. And the main collectible being strawberries, which are also the same color as Madeline's hair. I had not put that together. Interesting. There's some stuff you can read into with that. Crossroads, Lingo, wait, Celeste, wait, no, Packerette. Too many references. Farewell has, honestly, debatably the best story in the game. Okay. Maybe not the entire game, but all the other chapters individually don't. Okay. Then, yes, I'm very excited to see what Farewell offers us, and we'll definitely want to make sure that one hits. But it is impressive to me that a game that isn't a game that is about climbing a mountain, they do a very good job of making it about climbing the mountain, but also about you're thinking about why she's climbing it when they take moments to sort of give you a break from the grind to experience it. So yeah, really cool game. Really thank you all for sticking with me on this perhaps painful to watch journey. But I'm having a blast. I'm glad that everyone's hanging out and vibing as well. That said, we are going to take our little 3-minute ad break so that we turn off pre-rolls. And it's a fantastic... Oh no, I'm terrible with my outros, but my break things I've been good at, I got tongue-tied. But yes, this is a fantastic time to remember that you have a corporeal form. This is a great opportunity to stand up, stretch, check your posture, because Lord knows I need to. Grab a snack, grab some water, take care of yourself. Look out your window, remember that there's a lovely day or night outside. Other things going on than just the ink blob. If you've got medication that you need to take, and now is an appropriate time to take it, this is a great opportunity. And yeah, we will be back in about 3 minutes. We'll look at the March speedrun that Silver has, so that I can learn a little bit better for when I do some stuff next. That'll probably be 15-20 minutes, you know, including time for talking over it, skipping around a little. And then we will be continuing with Nier Automata, which, see, man, I blame having too long of a gap between it, but sometimes I just forget what I was doing anyway. I think we're trying to get 9S back, but yeah. Gonna try some stuff with March, if that's okay with Silver. But yeah, gonna go? Alright! Have fun! I think I found the article I found, but yes, I will absolutely send that. I might even be able to send that on the break. I just need to remember where it is. So, will do. Thank y'all, and I will be back in about 3 minutes. But for now, catch you on the flip side. Bye-bye!